okay, and we are live. We're playing Deadlock. For those wondering why I didn't stream, I think one of the past 2 days I normally don't stream, and then one of them I usually do. As the title says, I was busy. There's also a decent chance there won't be a stream tomorrow due to me being busy, as well as the foreseeable days. But today I had a bit more time, so well, actually I didn't. I'm procrastinating, but anyway. So, what do I just keep watching the Enfield video? Kind of tempted to. Yeah, fuck it, we will. So, beep beep, because I actually made some progress with this, shockingly, very shockingly. So I want like exploration, all the coolest thing about it, IMO. So I feel like with all of these games, exploration's the best part. That's the thing I've noticed in most of them. Did we get to the end of I think we were around here, and then I think I accidentally watched some while the video is muted or something.
Especially if teammates have flashier abilities, and it's hard to see what the heck the enemy is doing. But I did get used to it after a while. Still, there's one
we were
against
like
all elements.
hair.
It's an interesting approach, even if it's nothing too groundbreaking.
Yeah,
but
I
my
remember
favorite
getting
thing
mad at
about
this 'cause I
combat
was
was
thinking,
this feeling
"Hey,
like
could
I
they
was an
not have all the fucking
orchestrator. You
flashing
don't swap between
screens?"
units, although you have the option to do it, but the point is to coordinate everyone's skills, combos, and ultimates, while also keeping an eye on the SP bar.
Like, I look at that and it makes me angry. Like, I'm looking at all of that shit happening, and I know that when it happens in game, I'm just gonna get annoyed because it's like, why are you doing why is this not why can I not turn this off?
So you can deliver more skills, while at the same time, you also have to make sure to dodge enemy attacks. I'ma be honest, first 10 hours I felt a bit overwhelmed. There's just too much stuff happening on the screen, especially if teammates have flashier abilities, and it's hard to see what the heck the enemy is doing. But I did get used to it after a while. Still, there's one cool thing I haven't mentioned about AI teammates. They actually have some cool interactions. For example, they will pick up any items the enemy dropped, they help out when I'm tending farming fields, if I sit out on the bench, they will join me, sometimes they talk between themselves. It's also funny when you try to admire units from behind and they give you the no-no sign. So even if they mindlessly perform basic attacks and wait for my orders to use abilities, they do feel alive outside combat. But yeah, with the combat out of the way, let's talk about exploration. Now, I've seen people online.
Do I go on a big rant about how that's the bare minimum and realistically basic environment interaction should not be praised in 2026? Whatever.
And calling Enfield an open world game. But the truth is, it's semi-open, or more like it has really large zones interconnected. For example, there's no way to cross from first region to the second one, other than teleporting by using the map, and even some zones can be reached without first crossing another one. But man, I gotta hand it to the developers. This game looks incredibly beautiful. The vistas, locations, environment design, despite the fact I'm an anime girl running around.
I will actually say the environments look really good. It is, again, though, it's the same thing that I find really interesting, where, like, everything in the world, including the characters' clothes, are more detailed than the characters themselves. I don't know if we're going to get any more screenshots of it, but
like I just don't care.
maybe
I
it was
did
just a
feel like
cutscene
everything
thing.
fit together well in terms of art direction. It is a bit sad though that the game is locked to 60 FPS on PC, especially when I'm playing on my 4K monitor, but hopefully this will change in the future. Still, you can expect to see some typical exploration stuff such as secrets, puzzles, collectibles, side quests, and chests. But the level design of each zone felt like it encouraged me to experiment, because even if you can't climb and you can only do a single jump, most of the stuff you see, you can get on top of it by jumping. And sometimes I was able to ignore the actual path and just take a shortcut by positioning a good jump. However, the best and the most unique thing about exploration is the development of each zone. I call it development because
if Wuthering Waves is anything to go off of, they're gonna add in more movement options over time. Because from what I remember, I haven't actually played Wuthering Waves in fucking ages, but I know that they added in, like, faster gliding, like proper fucking close to like elytra flight, I think. And then they added in maybe motorcycles and some other stuff, I don't remember. But yeah, they're gonna add in, it's very likely they're gonna add in more movement options at some point. Or, I don't know, maybe there's power creep and they put in characters with different movement options. I wouldn't be surprised.
Basically, from the main hub and few outposts you unlock, you can start extending electricity by placing these relays. There's a big relay and a smaller one which transmits electricity in an area, and it can enable various constructions, the most important one being the mining drills. So if you see some ore deposits, you first need to drag the electricity line all the way from the nearest relay, and then the ore gets drilled and transferred to your depot. You can see on the map all the relays and their connections I've built. It's really fun, at least to me. And often to unlock certain doors or gates, you also need electricity first. On top of
my only issue with that is it feels too easy. Like, maybe I'm just overestimating how interesting that sort of optimization like setup would be. But I feel like, isn't it a bit too easy that you just have to set up an electricity relay and then the resources are automatically teleported back? Like, I don't know. To be fair, I am literally playing Enfield to get a baby's first Factorio, so I'm not gonna get too worried about it. Right, what are the team comps? Fuck. I mean, they're actually not too bad. The main thing I just checked for is just frontline, because I feel like you kind of want one. Also, I have not played any Deadlock for like a couple days, so I'm going to be bad just warning people. And I need to fucking clear off my desk.
Fly true.
Like, I already know that this shit is not going to go super well. I think the last time I played was... Did I play yesterday? If I did play yesterday, it was a single game and it obviously wasn't on stream. Well, fuck it. I'm sure it'll be fine. I definitely don't feel weird aiming and moving. I know there was also an update. Did they... Am I crazy, or did they fuck with the field of view or like POV? I'm probably insane. This book updated as well. We should probably check. Nope. I know there was an update, but it was relatively small from what I saw. There wasn't anything super massive. I can do that too, motherfucker. Admittedly, you do have more of them, and I think yours do more damage, but still. Well, they do more damage early just because mine are max health, like skill max health. God damn it. I do find it interesting how Vindicta's bullets don't... Like, the bleed from... Not bullets. The bleed from her bird doesn't increase in the same way that it does with toxic bullets. Because with toxic bullets, the bleed will actually increase with your spirit power. But I guess Vindicta, they thought that'd be too strong. I mean, I assume Vindicta has a mega low win rate, and... I guess she kind of should. I'm going way too far back. By the way, I'm, like, not very focused today. I'm sure this will be... will become more clear over time. But I don't know, my brain's kind of fried. I think it's probably because I've also been playing way too much TFT. That's the other reason why I haven't been playing Deadlock. Not even really because I've been busy. It's just that in my free time, when I wasn't busy, I was playing a lot of TFT because it's just a really good game to chill with. I've talked about this. Like, TFT is the perfect, like, chill game. Yeah, I think... I was kind of hoping Mina would just stay and shoot the ship, because at that point I think she would have done most of the damage, and Mina could have definitely hit harder back, but I'm guessing they were scared. Which is fair. It was a scary situation. I do think I sometimes scope in when I really don't need to, though. Like, I do not think I need to ADS nearly as much as I do. Or reload. I mean, that one's pretty common, though. Like, the constant reloading is pretty common. I don't even think, like, constant ADSing is super uncommon. That seems pretty common as well. I mean, this was a thing that I had to get out of the habit in Titanfall. Because in Titanfall, you, with the Wingman Elite, you can ADS to land your shots, but you just don't need to. And it's way faster if you don't, and I actually found that my accuracy was better when I didn't. So it's one of the things of I kind of just need to learn not to do it. How much damage does that do? Only 62. Yeah, I keep just... I shouldn't really be throwing out to do damage ever, but it's just a habit.
They have to be around here somewhere.
I don't feel comfortable going up and fighting Drifter here. The thing is, with Mina, like, if she was doing really well, then we kind of could do that sort of thing, because Mina does have a lot of early game power. I should have just gone for prediction shot, honestly. Because I kind of knew they were going to pop out there with the knife, because it's pretty obvious. I could have just gone for the prediction shot on the button, it would have been fine. I did it again later, but by the time I did it, it was way too late. Can I drag Drifter back? There's no way he'll actually take the TP. The thing is, when I'm in flight, I should be using it way more realistically because it does do a ridiculous amount of damage, actually. Honestly, what I need to start using it to do is just
in the air, you know?
There's probably a way of using it to deny souls. Like, especially if you coordinate it with your teammate, there's probably a way of being like, okay, fly into the air and basically just use that as enough of a threat that either the enemy starts losing a ton. Like, they're basically just forcing the enemy to trade their health for souls rather than just being able to farm freely. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but it might require more coordination with the team and it might require me to understand wave states better. I also think generally managing the wave in Deadlock is really fucking difficult because there's another person in the lane. And it's not like in League where, like, yeah, you got to support in your lane, but the general agreement is supports don't fucking touch it. Like, that's it. The general agreement in League is that supports don't touch that shit. They just, like, let the ADC do what they want with the wave. Unless the supports, well, if you're at a high enough level, I guess. Okay, I'm actually saying, nah, it's not so much don't touch it, it's like the support will try and, I think, follow the ADC's lead on what they want to do with the wave state. Unless they really want to do something, and then maybe they'll just force the ADC to play at their pace, but, you know, it changes. But, like, obviously in Deadlock, there isn't really that much. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if at higher levels, like, there is more of that. Like, okay, so people sort of know where, like, how they should put the wave or how the wave should be, what position the wave should be in, so they actually, like, without needing to coordinate, kind of sync up because they both know what the best thing is. But I'm not sure. Did Mina grab the souls? I don't look like she did. I think she was also trying to get close enough, but the thing is, Mina can very much get closer than Vindicta can. That was fucking awful. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot people. I mean, that's the thing, right? I landed like 3 bullets there, and I think it did about 100 damage. Maybe 4 bullets, actually. I don't know, it would depend on how close I am. Like, Vindicta's flight is really good for just getting poked and doing a shit ton of damage. I just want to play... By the way, both of the Discord pings of mine, I really should set it up that I don't have my whole fucking desktop audio playing, but I won't. Because I've been meaning to do that for fucking days. Or, well, no, months, actually. Okay, I'm fine now. Like, that's the thing. If I knew that if I get both of the healing things just solo, like, I'm going back to full health.
Not even going to hear the bullet that kills them.
Oh, it's still on cooldown. I was going to try and throw the bard at them to sort of keep their health low. There's also... Well, actually, no, it's just to keep their health low. And also get their health low enough, because they weren't actually low enough at that point. Drifter, you can't do that? Where did they get the shield from? Is that spirit shielding or bullet shield? That's spirit shielding. I know what the icon looks like. Or, well, more accurately, I know what the bullet shielding icon looks like, so I can work it out. Ah, they're not in a place where I can really help.
It's over.
Or, well, no, more accurately, they're not in a place where I'm good enough to help, because it's an awkward angle. Really? I actually thought it would, like, hit the edge of them. I would love to try and pull up a blind shot just off of audio cues, but I also know that I will not hit it. Yeah. I'm not even hitting a regular shot. I'm not hitting some blind shot off audio cues. That's just not happening.
Engaging. Find them.
God damn it. Just kind of annoyed at the terrain there. That one's just kind of sucks. Thing is, Drift is still low, but I'm playing fucking Vindicta. Unfortunately, this bitch is squishy as shit, and so approaching here, especially against a Shiv, is incredibly risky. Because, like, if my health does drop a bit, they have Killing Blow.
Finding them.
I see Paige.
beginning.
Okay, it's not too bad realistically. Like, that was actually pretty good damage to put down, but just doesn't result in much. Realistically, I should get Mystic Shot. I should have bought it already. Like, it would have made way more sense if I had already bought the item. Because, like, generally I don't like it, but in a situation like this where I just need, like, both of the enemies are pretty high health and I can just poke them down, though. Like, high health, but not too hard to poke down. Like, it's a very good item. Maybe long shot would have been better admittedly. I don't know. Main thing is actually remembering to have it so that I don't, like, waste a shot on something that wouldn't be useful. Yeah, Spirit Shielding procs, so I don't want to snipe into it yet.
I'll get the drop on them.
And now's the issue is I don't really want to shoot. Yeah. The issue of Mystic Shot is it's just really inconsistent because, like, you just can't shoot for a while. It kind of sucks. Mina's dead, by the way. Like, it's incredibly... No? Really? Shift doesn't chase that. Yeah, I know it was that, but I don't think I'm that scary. You know what I actually should have done? Rather than going for Mystic Shot, get whatever it's called, Majestic Leap. I actually think a Majestic Leap purchase would have been way better, because then I maybe could have, like, gone for an Ivy gank or something.
Summoning crows.
I mean, Mina's dead, by the way. No, maybe not, actually. Hold on.
On my way.
Who's going mad? Paradox says. Am I dead here? Seriously? Oh, I am, because Mina's not here. I'm actually just dead, by the way. There's not much I can do, I don't think. Maybe not. No, I am. Dude, yeah. Vindicta sucks for this. Like, this is the reason why playing Vindicta can just fucking suck. You just kind of dog shit on your own. Like, I wasn't even I was not playing far forward or anything, but because Mina dies and I don't have someone to cover me, like, they just run at me. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I wish this Mina didn't suck ass. I'm not gonna, like, I wish this Mina just
Die on your
did
feet.
a bit more
My
damage.
own opportunities.
Okay, the thing is, Drift is low now. I might be able to get something if... Yeah, okay. That is so much of my That is so much of my fucking health bar! Oh my fucking god, really? Like, that's... I just lose so much health there. Are you fucking serious? I don't think I'm dead this time around. I'm dead. Are you fucking kidding? What the fuck did... Why has Ivy got 9k? What the fuck, man? Like, huh? I didn't even... Okay, yeah, alright. I mean, I guess fuck me then. I just get wiped by an Ivy who has 9k for some fucking reason. I guess they just farmed camps or something. Like, alright, fuck me, cool. I just get lamed with a Mina who doesn't fucking do anything. So I just don't get to play the game for the first, what, 10 minutes? And then I get wiped because somebody else gets to actually play the fucking game. Come on, man. Like, if you're not going to be aggressive on Mina early, pick a different character, you fucking idiot. Like, you're literally just wasting the only thing that makes the character good. Because they're completely dog shit outside of their early game strength. Every other part of the characters are awful. 7 is... There's no way 7's just going to farm, is it? I mean, I can't do anything on my own. We've already established this. And in fact, I'm probably too far ahead now if 7 doesn't come. Dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Mina absolutely fucked me over by being useless. They didn't even in until the end, but it doesn't matter because, like, I just can't play the game.
The crows obey.
I'm surprised 7 isn't just fighting them here because he's actually even in souls somehow. When did they get souls from? I guess getting towers. I should have been using a sniper earlier there. That's on me. As soon as I... So the problem with Vindicta Snipe is, as soon as you actually use it, like as soon as you use the thing, there's obviously the big red line that indicates where you're aiming. So people know that they have to be careful and like try and avoid it. But if you don't charge it up, its damage gets reduced by 50%. Like, its damage literally gets halved if it's not charged up, so it's kind of like, oh, okay, well. Right, Mina's at least farming now, but yeah, I'm fucked, by the way. Like, until I'm able to get some kills, which is dependent on other people doing damage, because, like, Vindicta kind of isn't good at that. Like, this character does kind of have a 40% win rate for a reason. It's not 40, I think it's 45. But yeah, like, and she's dead. Okay. Yeah, nah, this Mina's fucking trolling. I mean, the problem is both of my times where I died, I don't even think I was that far forward. It just doesn't really matter when you're playing Vindicta. Yeah, I can try and help Paradox out, but nah, it looks like she's backing off anyway. What do we do? Like, the only way that I get back into the game is by getting kills, because Vindicta's farming is, at least until I get Alchemical Fire, slow as shit. Because, like, even with Crow, it just isn't that high. Like, the damage output is just not very high. Problem is here, I do not want to go anywhere near shift. There it is. Like, I want to still keep my distance. That not connects, really? And that one dead. He's low now. Okay. Kind of an insane TP forward. So I just back off now, because, yeah, there's, like, a bunch of people coming. Wait, did they actually not get Drifter? Oh, you guys... Can you quit the game? I fucking hate your existence.
So long.
That's... Okay, I'm fine.
Mock them.
Right, that didn't...
I see them.
That one missed. I don't think it would have killed anyway, because they got quite a bit of healing, but still. Alright, we got it, which is nice. But, yep, they're just getting yellow for free. I think actually Paradox has the right idea with pushing green, if that's what she's doing. Because, like, realistically, we're not going to be able to stop them from taking yellow, I don't think. Nah, it doesn't like that. Yeah. Let us get yellow for free, because, I mean, it's Haze. Haze with 15k! Cool! I mean, yeah, kind of just Vindicta being incredibly team dependent and kind of ass as a solo character. Like, realistically, without your team actually helping you with damage and stuff, you don't do any until pretty late in the game. Because, like, the parts where you start doing damage is when you start getting shit like Mercurial fucking Magnum. I don't know, maybe the gun build is slightly different, I have to check. Haven't used it. Why couldn't I use abilities? What moved them? Did they move forward? Because I thought they were stunned. I guess not. Okay, well. I thought they were stunned there, so just like, okay, it's fine. I got time to line up my shot, but never mind. God, my damage. Dude. Flight has a fucking 42-second cooldown, man. Like, I just... Flight, which is my biggest damage loss, is on a 42-second cooldown. Yeah, Lash isn't going in, I don't think. Yes, I'm dead, right? Because Lash is just gonna not help. Yep. Cool. I mean, yeah, there's 4 people there, and Lash watch me fucking die! That's super fun. I love having teammates that do fucking anything. I mean, like, it's not... Yeah, alright. I mean, there's nothing I can fucking do about that. Like, we get the yellow Walker most likely. No, 7's trolling. We might still get it anyway, but 7's, like, actually trolling on that one. Ben, like, focus on getting the fucking lane players. We actually have enough time to defend green because there's a while until the minion wave can actually get there. Just as long as Victor goes blue, we're fine, but he's not gonna, he's gonna farm the camps instead. Right? He's going to shop. God, this guy does damage. Like, okay, when they're flying specifically, they do good damage. Outside of it, they just don't. I do think that rather than buying Mystic Shot, if I'm gonna buy anything, it should be Long Shot, but I don't know. Realistically, what I want to be doing here is getting involved in the team fight over here, but I didn't realize there was gonna be a team fight. All right, is everybody gone? Everyone's gone, which is kind of annoying. We might be able to get blue though.
Let's push blue.
Don't know which character that was, but they're not going towards blue, so we just grab it. Seriously, that's too far. How?
Die on your feet.
Is that actually the range? That's really annoying, yeah. Okay. Am I dead here, or is somebody else gonna be in front? I mean, I'm just leaving. Is Ivy actually just hardcore going for me? Shit. Yeah, if I just play around my teammates, Ivy shouldn't be able to target me as much. But we got the tower. Okay, well, I mean, they are most likely dead. Can't flag them, so we actually have damage up again.
They took out Mina.
Yeah. We got blue tower, so we at least get something out of it, but that was kind of rough.
Won't be able to take cover.
I'm running a special. Buy a gun and get 10% off Nutcracker tickets.
Okay, either of them? Got both of them, actually. I don't know if the team's gonna... Yeah, they don't... No, 7 is gonna follow up. Okay. That should be pretty much a dead page, yeah. I don't know if the bug was even still in effect, but if it was, then shit. Like, that's just over. Because 7's already insane, and then even just minus 6% sphere resist is actually pretty good.
Like fish in a barrel.
Okay, now that I got the bird upgrade, we might be able to do at least a bit of farming. Well, more actually now that I've got Alchemist Fire, we can do a bit of farming. Alchemist Fire is the much bigger thing here. The only problem is I now don't have it for the next team fight, but cooldown's not super big. One thing I should be doing is Cinder Sacrifices more, but problem is it is risky to do on Vindicta. Because of your lack of real escape, you kind of just struggle with that. I really should be getting Majestic Leap. Like, that's the... Rather than getting Recharge, or potentially after getting Recharge and rather than getting Mystic Shot, like... Somewhere around that point in the game, I should be getting Majestic Leap just for movement and... Well, actually just for movement. Because it gives me some more escape, but also gives me more opportunities to gank other lanes, which would be really useful. I mean, Vindicta's entire way of getting money is just through getting kills with the snipe, so if you're able to gank, it's very helpful. Yeah, I don't really want to move forward here. Can it not ricochet the players off of that? I guess not. I wonder if you should get Toxic Bullets on Vindicta. Did it get... No, Toxic got nerfed, didn't it? Yeah, Toxic got nerfed. I want to have a look at that now. Can Toxic kill people? Actually, was it Toxic or this that couldn't kill people? I'm pretty sure it was just this bleed that couldn't kill people because it's based off target's current health. You ready pushing? I'm not super against that, actually. I don't know, with Vindicta, considering the build that I use for her is literally a spirit gun... Well, not even really spirit gun hybrid. It's a spirit-based build that does damage by shooting. It would be pretty good as a combo with Toxic Bullets. Is Paradox here? Paradox, please help. Paradox, please fucking help. Alright. Just like be there to some degree. Okay, we got 7 as well now. Hold on. We can actually go in. We're not going in, apparently. Alright. If I saw headshot boost, I can buy the thing. What does Toxic Bullets look like? Because I know it got reduced. 2.47. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? That's a pretty big one. Shit. Okay. I'm pretty sure... I don't know exactly how much I reduced it by, but...
Hey, look, everybody. We got
Was it 2.4 originally, and now it's down to 2? Per 7? Oh, per second? Hey, Rarl, how you doing? That's a pretty significant nerf. Which kind of sucks because, I mean, the only character I really build it on is Infernus, I think. But, like, it does suck that now... I mean, I was thinking of building on Vindicta. I guess that's not happening. I know, I do think Toxic Bullets on Vindicta could work. But, I guess not. Is anyone going to stop them? I don't think anyone can. I mean, I'm playing Vindicta. I'm not standing anywhere but up here. Like, anywhere but up here is a little too dangerous. This is... Even here is pretty risky.
This is just
like,
the beginning.
I think 2 shiv daggers would kill me. I have to check. Well, no, that's too much. How much does a shiv dagger do? I can do the math quickly. 149 plus 32 times 7, so that's 210. So each dagger we'd be doing. That actually might fucking kill me. Never mind. Wait, I think it'd be like 3 daggers. It might be 3 daggers, but that actually would not be that far off of killing me. Holy shit. Also, that might be the first snipe kill we've gotten. I'm pretty sure that's actually, yeah, that's the first snipe kill we gotten. Because like early, we just didn't have an opportunity to kill anyone. And then there was the one time where I could have killed the Bebop. No, okay, saying I didn't have an opportunity to kill someone is a lie, because I definitely could have gotten a kill on the Drift with my aim was a lot better. We didn't have many good ones, though. I'll give myself that. Are they doing mid-boss right now? Yeah, they are. Okay, what's up? Not even for me, mostly, just because I can debuff it and help them do more damage.
I have an enemy. Time to move. Time them down.
Never mind, actually, it seems like I'm doing quite a bit of the damage. I mean, it makes the most sense for Victor to stand in the middle here, but all I know is that I'm not going to. Realistically, Paradox shouldn't have either.
Spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Leaving the area, good choice. Okay, we're gonna get Quicksilver reload and Mystic Vulnerability.
Bebop.
Hold on, can I? Bebop's highlighted. No, okay. Sometimes when enemies are highlighted in red, it means that they're like low health for you to snipe, but not always. One thing I specifically because I build like I really like the damage over time aspects of the character, and because I build like Tether a lot earlier, I probably should be getting duration extender just to basically have like
They could be anywhere.
more of a. I don't know if it counts as a support playstyle, but I think it kind of does. I think technically what I'm running, even though it doesn't have healing, counts as a support playstyle because I am doing a lot of debuffing and like CCing the enemy. It's not a healing support, but I still think it counts as a support. Alright. There's not really a reason for me to push this any farther, so I won't. But I wouldn't. What I'd rather do is push mid. It looks like Lash and Victor are pushing blue, so I'd rather just push mid if I can. There's quite a lot of people over there. I probably should be doing Extended Sacrifice, but I do want to just push as soon as possible. Especially since the Minue's in a pretty decent spot to grab right now.
Taking flight.
Are there any other minions? Nope. Unfortunately, now that the rest of the team is backed off, I can't really play aggro here. As much as I'd love to shove this wave in, it is not safe.
Everyone's got a weak
Okay, now
spot.
there's the fun part where I start debuffing them really heavily. And now here's the more fun part where I try and run away and most likely fail.
The hunt begins.
They see me. Wait, they can see the little trail, can't they? Can they see that? Right. When I'm in that area, can they see the little fucking drifter circle? Actually, don't know if they can. I don't know if they're able to see the drifter circle through like veils and stuff. Seriously, none of them were there? Damn, okay. That's just weird. Why were none of them? They should have been there. Okay, I just have to be careful here now.
I see Bebop.
I just want to push the lane mostly. Because if I can just keep pushing the lane and then just forcing them to keep their attention here, then our teammates should be able to get the walk without any issues. Looks like Mina's here as well though, so actually we can probably just get something. Hitboxing on that's still weird. Like, I think the hitboxing on that is just going to keep being weird, because I do think it's less of a hitboxing thing and more of a timing thing. Like, maybe I'm completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the reason why that feels so weird is because the timing is slightly different from, like, the sound effect. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, okay. I mean, that was literally on me. I can't blame anybody else there. That was just because I stayed way too close for no reason. I'm trying to think, what can I cut out of this build? Like, what could I get? What could I not include in this build to make it work better for getting to my power spike earlier? Obviously, Mystic Shot. The thing is, this one's really good. Mystic Vulnerability is really, really, really good. I should probably get that earlier. Honestly, replacing Mystic Shot with Mystic Vulnerability would not be the worst idea. I don't know. I don't really like Mystic Shot. I've talked about it before. I just don't really like the item because I feel like it's just kind of annoying to use in a lot of cases. Does this Mystic Shot do extra damage when you snipe? I need to check that. But I noticed that it does specifically say that the sniper is a, what does it say? Fire a powerful shot. The next, it says next bullet though, so I don't know, maybe, I don't think snipe uses up a bullet or anything, so I don't think it would count. You're trying to do, no.
Stick around.
Ivy's missing.
We're not going for, it looks like they're just basing it, okay. Well, no, it's on their side, so they probably could get it pretty easily, but while they're focusing on that, because there's two people over there, Bebop's over there, we know Drift is somewhere nearby, Lash is pushing left side. Can I just run down the middle? Mina's with me. There he is. I think actually we'll just move forward, Mina. Not because of other people, fair enough.
Good work.
That is genuinely just really fucking difficult to hit, I'm not gonna lie.
You think you hate me now?
That is genuinely just like Ivy flying like that, because I think they were flying up and down a little bit, that's genuinely just really hard to hit. It's already moving pretty damn fast as well. But damn. Okay, Haste can't really leave the area now. Oh, fucking, it's not enough damage.
I see you.
I mean, I don't have to worry about Ivy from that distance. I think Ivy, does Ivy have a, I don't remember what it was. Ivy had something that made it so she was really good as a mouse on carry outside of her gun. It was like something to do with her sliding or something. I don't fucking remember.
You're not getting closer.
I think that's just the end of the game though. Not in circle, I literally am game. Yeah, that was honestly a game where I didn't fucking do much. Like, right up until, yeah, no. I did some objective damage because Vindictor's pretty good at that, but I just didn't do that much that game. Fucking hate this Mina, by the way. Fucking 15k. Like, I will say they did better in terms of objective damage, but I'm pretty sure it's just because they constantly went with other people and just sort of piggybacked off of theirs. I really think that this Mina fucking, it would be better if they just played another character who was more of a passive early game character. Oh wait, I just realized Haze is in my fucking, whoa. Right, because I did that for a screenshot. No, let me get rid of that and let me add in Sinclair.
Misery doesn't love company. Company is misery.
You should try saying the line again, only actually
Yeah,
already
now,
ruined.
back to Unfeld.
That, you can also build zip lines around the zones, which makes traversal much faster. And
That's
you can even
actually
create
cool.
shortcuts between areas that would otherwise take you minutes to reach.
No, that's actually sick. Okay, now that's actually cool as fuck. Wait. Look, I have been very negative throughout this whole video because I hate gacha games, but the ability to set up your own zip lines to go between
also-
different areas is actually pretty sick. Like, that's kind
On
of cool.
top of that, you can also build zip lines
What?
around the
That's-
zones, which makes traversal much faster. And you can even create shortcuts between areas that would otherwise take you minutes to reach. There's also turrets that you can deploy which come in all kinds of shapes and sizes, and so if you encounter a strong enemy, you can just blast them away with modern firepower, which is actually something that I'm doing right now with my 12 turrets that I've placed here, and I farmed this spot for endgame resources. But there's another cool twist. Other players' structures will
So can I really have to know, can I just not give a fuck about like any of the characters? Can I just run around as just like the main person? Because I like the design anyway because they're wearing a mask. Can I just run around as the main person, never fucking like give a shit about the gacha or the combat, and just set up turrets to fight for me? Can I just like have it order? Can I just be doing my fucking factory building shit and just have that deal with the enemies for me? That'd be pretty hype. Engineer in a nutshell? Engineer, McGinnis, Artifice, like that just seems fun. Look, I'm just saying, like, I don't really care about the gacha aspect. It's like, oh yeah, there's these anime girls, whatever. If I really cared about that, there are different websites. Can I just not?
Paradox Wear One.
I'm kind of tempted. Look, like, yeah, y'all have fun learning the very in-depth combat system that I'm sure is super well made and definitely not a copy-paste of the other 17 gacha combat systems that all work the fucking same because gacha games are unoriginal bullshit designed to attract fucking losers. I'm just gonna, you know, build a bunch of turrets and have it do it for me. Like, how active? That's the other question, because he was saying he used the turrets to farm and resources. What's the limit to what you can build? Like, that's the real question. What is the limit to what you can build? Like, is there a limitation? Because he was one of the zip lines and stuff. I'm assuming it requires resources to construct them, and I'm guessing there's like energy limitations, maybe. Because I know you have to do like the electricity linking to the different areas to like be able to harvest the resources. If I create the most optimal power plant, can I just never have to farm and it just farms for me? As everybody knows, the end game of every video game is to not have to play that game anymore. That is all, like, that is the end game of everything. At least it's the end game of all of the things that are important, such as Hypixel Skyblock, a server that I will actually never play again. Like, I know I said I was gonna go back to Warframe, and I know Warframe's pretty grindy, but I genuinely don't, like, you would have to pay me to play Hypixel Skyblock. On a related note, hey, Hypixel Skyblock, if you wanted to sponsor me, I would say very nice things about your game. Alright, I have very few principles that will not be compromised for money. On that note, any shitty mobile game... I don't know about that. Like, I thought about it. I was like, how much money would it cost? Only heard of people glazing Warframe, never tried it. So I'm the opposite, where I have tried it and insulted it for multiple years straight, including one time where I got really drunk with my friends and ranted about it for 10 minutes to them. I really don't like the game, which is why I'm planning on... Oh, well, I really didn't like the game, but I haven't played it for months, no, years. So I'm basically going to play through the entire thing to see if it, like, my hate was justified. Because the truth is, I do think that overall, both the game seems to have improved, and I also think I've changed as a person, so I might like it more.
I see Frank.
All right. Hold on, did she say I see Frank or I see the freak? Knowing Hayes, it's I see Frank, but I'm not sure. Because, like, fun fact, Hayes is actually a well-written character.
You got a permit?
Like, I unironically like Hayes as a fictional, like, story character. Hayes' design in game makes me want to Persona 3 myself. But, like, seriously, Hayes as a, like, Hayes' writing, including the writing for most of the characters in the game, is actually really good. Like, it turns out actually McGinnis also pretty cool. Lash? Actually, Lash is pretty much the same, so fuck that guy. But, like, a lot of the characters actually have, like, good writing, and I know for a fact that the promotional material for this game is going to be, like, fucking, I guess, the TF2 or Overwatch or whatever game you want to reference cinematics. Like, 100%, because they have well-written characters that people would absolutely be interested in. And they could do something that the others... Yeah, Valten's had pretty good storytelling and character design. I mean, The difference is this is for a PvP game. Because, like, from what I saw with TF2, I don't, like, Team Fortress 2, not Titanfall, I don't think the characters were bad or anything, but they were more comedic, so I didn't know that they'd be able to do, like, actually, like, more well-written, serious characters. Obviously, like, a lot of still tell jokes and stuff, but, like, I don't know. They're just, it's different, and I think it's good. Also, I'm just not used to hero shooters having good characters, unironically. Like, I'm still, I think it still surprises me to this day when I hear dialogue between characters that goes for more than, like, 4 lines. I'm so used to, like, the 4-line thing of, like, character 1, character 2, character 1, character 2.
Come and get me.
Wasn't found us. God damn it. There's also a way to make good characters. Yeah, it's one way. I wasn't sure if they could do other ways. That's the thing. Like, I'm not saying the Team Fortress characters are bad. I'm just saying I didn't know that they could write characters in other ways as well. Because I haven't played the Half-Life series, and I also... Half-Life? Haven't played it. The characters I've seen the most is, like, from their story games, there's, like, Portal characters. Like GLaDOS and whatever the other fucker is called, like Wesley or something. And those guys were very comedic characters in a lot of ways.
Bombs ready.
Coming.
GLaDOS is peak? I'm not saying she isn't, I'm just saying it's a... I've seen all of their good characters be very comedic. And then we've got like voice lines from Hayes where it's like talking about how actually Ivy could never work for the OSIC because she'd get traumatized. And it's like, oh shit, that's like... One, Hayes is actually like a more nuanced character than just edgelord. And 2, shit, that's like well written. Damn.
Storing time.
Let's make sure that he can get the kill. Yeah, this is really easy. This is like a easy as fuck lane. But I don't know. I do think Vindicta is actually a really hard character to play, specifically because teammates. Like she's so team dependent. Like she's, at least for my character pool, like she is the most team dependent character. And like, God, it fucking sucks, man. I hate having to depend on a team in a team-based game. Well, more than I already have to. I know the Bebop already used the hurt. How much range does his bombs have? Sorry, Drifter.
Pull back.
Okay. How much range does his fucking bombs have? God damn. I don't think they had that many. Or that much. What is the application range? 6 meters? Oh, fuck yeah.
You can't hide forever.
So if I just... Yeah, the thing is, like, I know that if I just prevent at least one of them from going in, he should be fine. Never mind, I was hoping he would, you know, leave. I don't know why he kept fighting that.
Gathering time.
Like, his health bar actually just wasn't big enough for that. You serious, dude? Like, what? What are you doing?
I'm going back quick.
Alright, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Nice ultimate, anyway. What's his ultimate cooldown? Is it longer than mine? 105. Mine's like 65, right? 60. Alright, cool. Then that is very much worth that. Ah, bad aim. I think I still got the headhunter proc, so he still got... And I think he would have gotten the kill anyway, but... Just bad aim.
You're gonna blow something up. You might as well do a pulse grenade out.
Is Paradox good? I actually don't know how Paradox does, like, statistically. Because, like... You wanna know what the biggest buff they could give to Paradox would be? Make it so that her grenade actually boosts their teammates' damage. Because for those who don't know, would you look at that, it's the game from the 2000 called Guns. Look, I will agree with you that old Deadlock kind of actually does resemble Guns. New Deadlock fucking doesn't. That's just a lie. I also don't really think it's in it. Like, I don't think Guns... I think Guns is an old-looking game. I don't think it's a bad-looking game.
This'll help bring in the new year.
No, the old one actually does kind of look like that. Yeah, I forgot that there was a thing here.
Yeah,
Okay, we should be able to get involved, I think.
One needs to stay in blue.
Yeah, we got drifted there.
Time to do my thing.
Looks like that fucked anyway. He's going to a place I can't really get to safely. Yeah, I'm out there.
Mobile's down.
Like, there's no way I can really get to that area safely, especially since Bebop's there and can very easily pull me in. Should I let you go in? Alright, fuck it. Yeah, sure. Bit silly, but whatever. How low are their health bars? Not very. That's the problem. Like, there's not... I'm gonna be real, I didn't think Shiv was gonna go super aggro against multiple people there. That's on me, it's a Shiv player.
Get back, get back.
Okay, what can we do? Because Bebop's used up his thing now. What? Wait, what knocked... Oh, Lash knocked me up as well? What is this Ion Laser Core and Death Beam? It's Bebop. I don't know if you played League of Legends, but if you have, imagine if Blitzcrank had Vel'Koz's ultimate. Awful, right? It's awful in this game as well. Alright, people wonder why they, like, deliberately keep Bebop weak. And it's like, I'm sorry. Do you want to play against that fucking character being strong? I have not played League. Well...
Shoot the healing creep.
Well, fuck then, like... It's something. It's probably a reference. There's probably a reference to a game you play that I could reference, but I don't know it.
Mid-boss has arrived.
Yeah, Paradox,
It is insane to me.
you
The
guys
people are like,
need to rotate on fucking blue. What the fuck are you doing?
of course it's the Haze player. I was gonna do that. Like, of course it's the Haze player. Because by the way, they just lost to 2v2. For those wondering, they did just lose a 2v2, by the way. I don't believe they were at a numbers disadvantage or anything. They just kind of lost a 2v2 against their own laners. Dude, that's crazy. Alright. I mean, it's not. It's a Haze player. They're just very commonly toxic, and just a lot of them are like that. Just incredibly common. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Bad aim. Fanus is getting very low, and Fanus is dead. Ah, that's annoying. Can I get anything? No, I'm probably just dead here. I don't think there's a way for me to survive. There isn't. Yeah, there's no way.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Oh my god. There's 3 people on the lane. There's 3 people versus 2 and they still die. Bruh. Just bruh. It's literally a 3 versus 2 and they still fucking lose it. This is the person who was getting mad at us, by the way.
Think of it like a present that dispenses
Damn, I never actually bought any or used the Cult to Sack, I don't think. I meant to use it on yellow, like on the camp on the right, but I never ended up doing it. Okay, I want to make sure that I can... I'm pretty sure Drift is fine, but maybe I can get a kill steal. No, okay, fine. It would have been funny. I mean, if I had done that, then I would have gotten a kill and he would have gotten the assist, so I would have been more money overall. Of course, I'm not just kill stealing from my teammates. To be, like, in case anybody misunderstands. It's not greedy, it's strategic. My strategy is that I get fed and then, I don't know, hopefully my teammates don't troll. I guess Kinetic Carbine isn't hit scan. Okay, fair enough.
I don't know about you, but when I hear a strange man is breaking into homes in the middle of the night,
We should be able to grab this tower without too many issues. Which is good because then I think my teammates will stop focusing on it mostly. Yeah, I'm just gonna destroy it while bad. Fighting, goal. Goal. And then let me just grab one more kill. No, they didn't teleport to an area I thought they would. Should be safe there. If I just... No, can Lash change his fucking trajectory while doing stuff? But damn. Alright.
Speeding up.
pull back.
Yeah, it's pretty fun to leave, honestly. Shouldn't do it, that's greedy. The many burst fight generally feel bad. No, not really. At least not in a lot of the games I played, because usually, assuming you actually land the burst, they do a lot of damage. Alright. Was there... Yeah, there was a burst fire gun in Titanfall. What was it called? I'm trying to remember.
Let's push York.
What was... I mean, in terms of responsiveness. No, not really. I think it's... Like, there maybe is just something of, like... it can be a bit rough just due to the...
Swapping.
You get stomped. I'm just gonna go this way. I assume he's still chasing me, but that's fine. I can just leave.
Storing time.
Drifter should have no problems killing him, right? Yep, cool. I mean,
Thanks for having my back.
look, Victor players aren't exactly
My time now.
thoughtful. Hemlock, there it was. Because I could not remember what it was called. No, I remember the Hemlock being pretty good, actually. Nope, I'm thinking of Apex. The Apex in, or the Hemlock in Titanfall was completely dog shit. Never mind. I'm thinking of Apex Legend, where the Hemlock was actually a good gun. It was dog shit in Titanfall because it basically just felt like a shittier version of the Wingman because it did like marginally more damage. But then, yeah, didn't feel good in Titanfall. Yeah, no, it really didn't.
Ready to grab
The
them.
problem with Titanfall is like a lot of the guns that could have been really good, they kind of had to nerf that they wouldn't be so good that it's unplayable. And then they just make guns unplayable anyway, so I don't know, buff the fucking Wingman. You want to know what they should do? They should buff the Wingman. That's what they should actually do. Even if it did a ton of damage, it didn't. That's the problem is, I remember that per burst in Titan, per burst shot in Titanfall, there really was not a lot of damage. Like, it basically did I think it did... It was like, if you hit 2 bursts, it would kill somebody, but it just was like, fuck, that's a lot. Like, for Titanfall, hitting 2 bursts in a row of a gun that does not have that fast of a fire rate is pretty fucking rough.
Nice job.
Well, I'm saying that they should buff the Wingman Elite because I think it'd be funny. How would they even buff it? Honestly, just don't make a projectile. I never got why the Wingman Elite specifically was a projectile weapon. I guess to prevent cross-map sniping, but like there's literally guns that do that. Like, why did the Wingman Elite specifically need to be prevented? That just seems weird. I'm Fanas. Hi Mina. I'm just gonna leave now if you guys don't mind. Can't catch me? I'm not trying to, I'm leaving.
I'm all alone.
Apparently very successfully. Wow, that is crazy how much you guys couldn't fucking chase me there. Jesus Christ, like, I genuinely thought I'd, like, take some damage at least. I honestly thought there was a pretty high chance of me dying. I guess fucking not. Holy shit. Y'all suck, dude. Like, you're telling me, I think that was a massive voice crack. You're telling me Mina can't chase me there? Like, Mina. One of the most mobile characters in the game. Really? I'm playing Paradox, bro. Like, yeah, sure, I got a bit. Like, the most I have is a movement speed buff, and you're telling me you can catch? Okay.
Other times.
All right, then.
Just need explosives.
Grab this, grab this, grab this. Oh, yeah, I didn't even have any movement upgrades. Wait, that's insane. You're telling me that a Paradox with no movement upgrades whatsoever managed to get away from a Infernus and Mina? Like, I walked out of full health, by the way. Holy shit, okay. Maybe I'm just goated at Paradox, who knows? Must be that, actually, now that I think about it. The thing is, we got Infernus and Victor here, and it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you're here. Like, what are you gonna do? Tell me what you're gonna do. Tell me right now what you're actually gonna do. Because Infernus, you're too scared to actually go in, so you're never gonna be able to burn me. Victor, you're just kind of fucking irrelevant, dude. Like, you don't have enough souls to be relevant. You need like 30k before you do anything. This is just like a numbers game, bro. Like, your numbers aren't high enough. That's how this goes. Yeah, I get stunned. That was honestly just me trolling. Okay, do I get ignited? Nope. How the fuck did Hayes die? Like, who are you dying to, girl? How did that happen? Like who killed you? Because I don't know who could have. Okay, that's another dad. The minion fucking blocking me, that sucks ass.
Randomly.
Walk through it, get stunned and slowed and... oh, not stunned, silenced and slowed. Cool, yeah. I'm not even doing anything that crazy. Like, they just suck ass. Like, these guys are straight up just bad at their characters. Like, fuck. Victor can't do the kind of things he's trying to do. Like, the character isn't able to. You need to have more souls. Victor is an entirely stat-based character. You cannot try and take those fights and make those plays until you have the stats to back it up. Like, your character has borderline no skill expression. I don't know what you're expecting. That's a dead bebop. Hayes honestly should just hold down left click and win, but I'm pretty sure she's too low level, which is crazy because the Victor's not even high level. I think I just ditch her because I don't really give a shit about her, and I'm pretty sure she dies anyway. Yep. Should have just ditched her. That's my bad. It's actually my misplay.
Push yellow ship.
This'll slow him down.
Cool. He might be able to follow me if he wants, but it wouldn't be very safe. And we got Blair. I don't actually want to fight it. Oh, am I in danger? It's one go.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm just kind of trying to stall here until my teammates can get here, but I don't think they will, so I should just try and leave.
Wasting time.
Yeah, there's not much I can do there. Alright, we got the walker, so it's not too bad, but I think we would have gotten it anyway, so I think I should just left that. I was trying to figure out why our team wasn't like at least a bit ahead in souls. It's literally just Hayes. Hayes is the only one behind. Are they talking still? Well, we'll find out.
Bro, you idiot. Why you not use slice and die?
Bodies all night.
Our blue walker is under attack.
What do you think about recoil in FPS games? Necessary for the most part. To be fair, there is, if I'm not wrong, there is a tiny bit of recoil in Deadlock for some guns, but for the most part there isn't. I think that recoil is a way of balancing certain weapons. Like, what was the example that I had in Apex specifically? Havoc. There was a gun called Havoc in Apex Legends, and if you could properly control the recoil, then the gun was overpowered as fuck. It's basically just like another thing you can use for skill. It's just like skill expression, basically. And I think it's better to have at least some guns that use it, because more skill expression is good. My dad? Eh, probably not. Unless Bebop hooks me. He does that instead. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. I think recoil makes guns more fun. Yeah. I think I don't know. I think like if there's absolutely no recoil, guns can feel pretty unsatisfying, because it's like find this big, powerful, or like this weapon that shoots like a ton of bullets and stuff, and then you feel like it doesn't react at all. It feels lame. Something like you should actively have to. I think for a gun to feel really powerful in a lot of cases.
Lesh, watch out.
Unless it's one of the. Yeah, I'm using chat. It pissed me off. I don't know why I turned it back on. It's never useful. Alright. I think like for a gun to feel like really big and powerful, in general, it kind of needs to have some recoil.
Nothing I can't afford.
Bit predictable, mate.
Lucky projectiles. Speeding
That was awful on me, by the way. Like, that was really, really poorly done on me. Okay, there's another one coming, so I'm just gonna leave. Don't really want a 2v1. Is he still chasing? He is, yeah. Yeah, he actually got the burn. What's Sam? Alright. Are you a chud? I don't actually know what that means. I've heard the word before. What does it mean? Alright. Chad. No, probably not. Also, fuck the ass for not making bullets go to the center of the screen. Oh yeah, well, that's not recoil. That's like spray pattern. I think it's different. Or it's considered it. That shit's just weird. Like, I would rather the screen moved rather than like the bullets go randomly, if that makes... Of course that makes sense. Awful ultimate on my part. Have I been ignited or not? Because the debuff isn't actually showing. It's weird, I've never seen it before. He dies, by the way. Alright.
They're not a threat.
What? What part was confusing? But yeah, that was awful. Because, like, I should have just gone behind cover, but because I didn't see the, like, burn effect, I wasn't sure if I was actually on fire or not. Like, I didn't have the debuff next to me. Okay, fortitude kicks in. I'm just gonna grab tower. Like, yeah, fuck it.
They should run.
Cool, let's tower. There's what, Victor and the other one? Makes screen move instead. Oh, right, so with recoil, I think like your mouse should be pushed upwards rather than like the bullets flying out in a spray. I don't know. I never like bullet spread. Like the whole, I get that it's, again, it's necessary for some guns, but I just never really liked it. It always felt kind of lame to me. I know, it was like, okay. So what, my bullets will just fly somewhat randomly? That kind of sucks. I'd much rather that my mouse was pushed in different directions. There have been guns where the recoil goes downward. Oh yeah, whatever direction. I'd rather the cursor basically got pushed rather than the bullets just flying in random patterns. Or maybe, I think in CS they're actually not random, they're predictable technically, but I'd rather the mouse just got pushed around because I feel like that generally feels better. Probably should still try and get hollow point at some point, but it's not a big deal.
By the time I slow down, they'll be dead.
I mean, we go mid now.
They're in mid. They're in mid.
Motherfuckers, if you don't get your ass in mid right goddamn now. Alright. I mean, I'm gonna start doing mid.
Let's go mid. Thanks.
Like, I'm gonna start mid, boss. And if they don't fucking join me, like, I will troll the game. I'm so fucking sick of this. Like, the fact that it even took them this long pisses me the fuck off. Like, what do you mean? We had, like, 4 of them dead. We had fucking 4 of them dead, and you're telling me your instant response is a mid-boss? What are we doing here, chat? Honestly, that was awful, by the way. Like, the fact that I even let one person get that is dog shit on me. She does die at least. Like, it's fine that Angie gets to keep it, but that was dog shit.
Thanks for having my back.
Like, I just did not react fast enough to what the page was doing there. That was awful. I know my team's going to push out the wave, because, I'm just going to take all their camps. Like, while I'm waiting for the wave to be pushed out, I think I'm just going to take all their camps. Because now, like, we have a really good opportunity to just deny the enemy a chance to get anything. Like, you just don't have a chance to get these. These are resources that you don't have access to anymore, and I'm a fan of that. Alright. The #1 thing you should attack in war is supply chains. Realistically, I don't really want to push by myself either. That's genuinely another thing. Like, pushing by myself sucks ass in this game because it's very dangerous, and I'm not playing a character that's incredible at it. I know that Bebop was throwing something down here. It looks like he left. Okay.
I see Bebop.
I saw the Bebop bomb, so I was like, okay, I guess he's like fighting those, but it turns out he doesn't do any fucking damage, apparently. I'm just gonna put this down for safety. I mean, if I just stand here, can he get to me? Well, he didn't try to, so we get Walker anyway. Or Guardians. Now we just leave. I'm gonna push mid. No point in literally no point in taking the fights. Like, there's no reason for us to fight here. Both of our rejuvenators got burned already. Our team's fighting a bunch of people over there. They're losing, but in exchange, we're getting these.
More maps down. Time to make my move.
Nope. I'm focused. I have one goal. Goal achieved. Now my goal is leaving.
I need to be smart.
Okay, lash thing dodged. That was such a stupid push. From you guys? Yeah, probably. From me, it was perfect. Lash dad. Okay, who we got left? Mina? Are they still chasing? It looks like they could be, so I'm not going to risk it. We should have gone back. No. No, you guys did great. I got two fucking... Like, I got 2 sets of base guardians. You guys were wonderful as bait. Like, man, you guys did a great job. I'm very proud of you. Alright. Can I really stop this? Not really. I'm leaving. Because of Fortitude, I'm basically back up. I'm not quite back up to full, but I'm pretty damn close, so I'm not in any real danger here, but...
Let's take out Page.
No. I'm gonna take out the wave fast.
Defend Greenwich.
Our green wolfer is under attack.
Hopefully Drift can get there in time. Alright. Roosevelt's comms off, I guess. I'm assuming they're talking about me, and yes, I do. Alright.
Time manipulation is fun and all, but sometimes you just need explosives.
Is it? I don't actually know if this is an explosive, by the way. Because it's like a pulse grenade. What the fuck does that mean? Like, is this real? I don't know if this really counts as an explosive or not. I think that's a remnant from when this game was sci-fi. All right, that's gonna be 2 more people dead then, most likely. Victor doesn't even have ult, so that should be 2 people dead. Bebop's already heading over that way.
Bomb ready.
Even if he wasn't, I can fight Bebop, so that's not an issue. Oh, this game was sci-fi? Originally, yes. I think it was called Project Neon or something. But yeah, originally this game was a sci-fi game. It had a very different aesthetic. Alright. I'm very glad that it didn't go with that, because I think the current one is way more memorable and a lot more unique. Stands out way more. Alright. I think we have a lot of sci-fi games, and I think other shit is honestly more interesting because of that. Yeah, we just get Patreon. And then we can just keep going, yeah?
I see the enemy.
Like, well, no. If we can get a kill, then we can definitely keep going. If not, then it's a bit risky, but we can sort it out. I just wanted to move into a place that's easier to kill him afterwards. Also, so Mancro will be a little bit safer, but I don't really think about that one. That's just a happy accident. Yeah, probably best to leave her. Huh? Yeah, I'll leave. Okay, they're gonna be stuck defending, so we're gonna take as much as we can while they do. Realistic, that's probably it, but I'll take 2 camps. What else do we want to grab? Fuck, like, yeah, what items do we get? What even is high guard? Don't really know, honestly. That is the one part of it that I actually think could potentially be interesting, is the fact that we don't fully know what the gameplay will be. Shit, I don't know what fucking item to take. Like, I have no idea. Fuck, I'm kind of full build. I guess I'll take Curse, like, it's useful, but, like, I'm full build, basically. Like, other items are kind of just optional. I don't know what to take. Looks like a fever dream. It looks bland. Outside of potentially the gameplay being something slightly different, because we don't really know what a raid shooter is supposed to be, the actual character designs and overall personality of the game is lacking. It just kind of seems like, I don't know, I've never seen the main character, and yet I feel like I've seen them 1,000 times, sort of deal. Like, this dude looks like he could be the protagonist for 17 different Netflix shows, and I wouldn't remember any of them. Good shot. Well, decision, I guess. My dad? Potentially, but not guaranteed. Ooh, okay, we're good. I should have disarmed. That was stupid on me. Like, that was actually very dumb of me, because I could have completely prevented him from damaging me. Dev textured, and it would have been more interesting. Yeah. I think, again, there is actually potential that whatever gameplay they have might be something unique. but I think that it won't matter. Because I think ultimately it's a hero shooter with uninteresting heroes, and those don't work. Alright, like, name one successful hero shooter that doesn't have interesting characters. Like, such a big part of hero shooters are the characters. The same thing for fighting games. Like, the biggest reason why people pick their characters is because they fucking like their personalities and shit. Like, honestly, just as big of a reason as gameplay. Outside of when, like, it's fucking at a professional, like, competitive level, and then it's different. But, you know. Even then, some people still do it. Because ultimately, like, especially if you're going to put a ton of time into getting good at characters and, like, learning how to play them, you kind of want to actually like the character. It's going to just curse you and leave. Holy shit, that's a big-ass slow. My god. I got knocked down, that's fine. I hit her for a casual 841. Just a nice and chill 841 damage and one single left click. Well, admittedly, one single left click using an ability, but still. Yeah, maybe not, but I do have a gun and I'm going to shoot you with it. I don't know if that counts as standing between you and your destiny, though. Yep, there we go. Ah, that sucks. I was hoping the haze would properly utilize it, because I basically just, like, stunned Lash for, like, a full second there. Okay, Victor shouldn't be able to heal or anything now. Yeah, that just made sure the haze didn't die. Haze should now be able to get the kill without any issues. They got metal skin, so I can't damage them for a sec. If I just put this down, though, time they walk into it. Don't care much about personality or lore. That's what unless it's what I game for, I don't play hero shooters. Fair, I mean, yeah, but okay. I'm still trying to think. Has there been a hero shooter that was, like, actively successful without people liking the characters? No. I do if you count Deep Rock Galactic as a hero shooter. I mean, kind of, and it doesn't go against my point. Like, such a massive part of what people like about Deep Rock Galactic is, like, playing as the characters, and, like, I don't know, if it wasn't, if people didn't like the if people didn't like the vibes, then it wouldn't be that every time anyone ever mentions the game, I see like 70,000 comments of Rock and Stone. Well, people may not, just judging off of things like player damage, you may not think I carried that game. And then you look at objective damage and realized I did more than my entire team combined. And most of the enemy team as well. Let's go. The ones that I'm covering are 6,000 and 4,000. But yeah. I mean, I just didn't really participate in that many team fights there because I didn't need to. Like, it was just better to not do that and just get it, like, I think I got what? At least one Walker, 4 base guardians, both shrines. That was pretty good. That was pretty fucking poggers, I would say. And then I would feel bad and regret it. Oh, I forgot to do when last. Sorry.
Also show up in your world, and vice versa. You can even connect to other players' ziplines, which can save you some time. In fact, I was able to reach some story-gated areas by simply connecting my zipline to the one that spawned from another player. But there's also stuff like storage depots, signposts, and even treads will appear as well.
Can you have Right. Now it gets interesting to what I was thinking about, because I was like, okay, I wonder if there's a limit to how many guns I can set up in an area to, like, just auto farm everything. Could I have multiple friends and we all coordinate the areas that we want to turn into farming zones, and then the gun towers will we just set up a bunch of gun towers and we just don't have to do anything? Can I just look out of place? Yeah, like, it's the downside of the anime art style is, actually, hold on. If I go to, do I just have, yeah, I have the YouTube open, that's perfect. Because if I go to any of the trailers for it, because I did watch one at one point. Was it this one that I watched a trailer for, or was it this one? It was this one. So, if we go to any of the cutscenes here, you'll notice, I think it's this one. Yeah, you'll notice here that the texture on the clothes and even on the mask, there's like 10 times more detail on their clothing than their actual face. because the anime style involves very, very like all the characters are like have really smooth skin. They just they look out of place in their own clothes because the level of difference in the details is the level of difference in the details of the textures is insane. There we go. Looks incredibly weird. I kind of like it because it's just like an interesting thing. It's very interesting seeing like, okay, so this studio is trying to do much higher quality graphics and it's like actively clashing with the art style they're using. It's really interesting.
This kind of reminds me of Death Stranding, where everyone together is building the world to make it more efficient. I love this. Overall, the coolest part of the exploration is by polluting all of it with your tech. I've built so many power lines, which can even be placed inside caves with smaller relays to carry the electricity, and I enjoyed the fact I can nuke down stronger enemies than me by just deploying some turrets. Everyone's map will look different.
Cool, good. I'm very glad that I can just not deal with the gacha bullshit and fucking industrialize. I don't want... Look, fight, yeah, I could fight, or I could just have my 17 automated turrets fight for me. Like, I'm busy trying to optimize my power lines. Fuck off. If I know that... it's McGinnis, that's kind of a rough one. Holy shit, I always forget how much Sinclair's left click for. Sinclair's left clicks hit so fucking hard, dude. Fun fact, I'm currently shooting the McGinnis through a wall because of the, oh wait, no, it looks like we're shooting, I was really hoping it was the McGinnis, but it wasn't. It was the minions, I think. You can't do that though. So because of the way, why is Paige going in? Like, what the fuck are you doing? What? Like huh? Your character isn't built for that, Paige. Like, you're not that guy. That's, okay, well, I mean, yeah, I take 100 damage now as well, just because Paige kind of decided that they wanted to play ridiculously aggro from second one. Oh, right, they actually adjusted Sinclair's bolts. So now it's a thing of they'll only snap to players. Because previously I think they could like snap to minions and stuff, and that's part of the reason why like the targeting was very weird on them. So Sinclair actually got some adjustments. Okay. Doesn't feel super different yet though. Oh my god, that is so much. That's just a really high damage output. I mean, McGinnis is just a very, like, McGinnis is just the lane character. Her entire job is sitting in lane and fucking chilling, I guess. And then, bad usage. And then Holiday's got incredible poke. Luckily for me, the Holiday, I think she hit me when I started the Page showed up, so I didn't actually take any damage from it. I was trying to remember why normally because like, it felt like I was getting my build way faster than usual. You usually get headshot boost on this character just because of that really high left click damage. Problem is, there's not much point in me like going in and chasing them when I don't have any fucking charges up because I just won't do that much damage.
This will keep him on his own.
When I do though, that's a different matter. Okay. They're like straight up shooting me through a wall there. Okay, that's a bit lame. Deadlock hitboxing at its finest.
Don't mess this up, Savannah.
Only one of them hat. Yeah, Holiday doing Holiday damage. Did I just get fucking rollback netcoded? I swear to god I saw the thing hit them. It's weird. Like I saw the little fucking stun effect apply. Okay, McGinnis is getting... Oh, I didn't know that was... That was awful on me, but it's fine. I don't get punished. Never mind, I do get punished. My God. Holy shit, my bad.
I hope one of those bad
I don't know what
boys is
Paige is doing on me yet. Okay. I think I'm just dead here, but maybe I can avoid it. Nah, there's no way. Yeah. Yeah, that was really fucking stupid on me. I was just like, fuck it, I have the shield, so I'll just fuck around a bit. Don't do that. Sometimes do that, actually. It's generally a really good shield, but so. I mean, yeah, this was kind of a rough game from the beginning, just because we have a rough lane to go up against, so. There was no need for me to fuck it up. Alright. Paige is already doing that anyway. Okay, McGinnis is getting pretty low, but they do have self-heal, so that's not that relevant.
Please welcome my lovely assistant. Good luck running from this.
Shouldn't really be throwing those blind. I like doing that sort of thing, but it's a bad idea. Okay, if I can just... Yeah, hold on. They're focused on me. Can Paige just kill them? Or does she die? She dies. Yeah, she dies. Maybe she can live, but there's not much I can do to help her because she's in a really annoying position.
She's out there.
I don't know what you're doing. Like, I guess they just got desperate and were like, fuck, I'm just gonna throw some punches. That sucks.
Meet my lovely assistant.
I just have to guess where they are when I'm doing that, but usually it's not too hard. There's a lot of forgiveness on it. Like, there's you basically just get aim assist for the assistant shots.
Keep your eye on the boat.
They didn't dodge that? Seriously? Okay. It's kind of weird. Does Paige have ult yet? She does, actually. So do I. Seriously? Huh. Okay. My bad.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Okay, not Paradox. Holiday is getting really low, but I don't know if we'll be able to do much with it.
My favorite trick. This'll keep 'em on their toes.
Getting super low. What the fuck did they heal? Wait, what the fuck was that healing? How did they heal that much in like 1 second? Ah, I missed. I don't know if I can do my... I want to make sure they die, but...
Leave this to me.
Yeah, too far away. It doesn't matter as much when I miss it, because I have a... Like, the thing already doesn't have a massive cooldown, and I shorten it by 40 seconds. Oh, they landed the crack shot right at the end. God damn it. This is really difficult, because Paige is just, like, hard fucking inting. I don't know what... Oh, they're building full fucking guard. Oh, my God. Yeah, that checks out. Right, for those who don't know, Paige is primarily a support character whose best build is support. This person is building full gun with no health items whatsoever. Yeah, that really does check out. All of a sudden, it makes a lot of sense. Shit. An actual cancer com? Oh my god. Okay, well, you know what? We won the last 2 games. I guess we're not allowed to win the 5th one. This is the kind of game that I want to surrender in. Like, this is the kind of game that makes you want to surrender button. My god. It has been less than 10 minutes and we are already 10k souls down. Holy shit. That is fucking insane, actually. That's like one of the biggest early game differences I've seen. Oh my god. Like, that is really bad.
miss it.
Alright. I can do some damage, but not really that much here. Problem is mostly what I can do safely.
Meet my loveliest.
Our green guardian
Well,
has been
alright.
destroyed.
Page is dead again. I probably am as well too. No, I'm fine. No! Oh, it expired right at the end? Oh, hello, Minecraft.
Our yellow walkers.
Fuck it. How do I spell surrender?
Out of the way, Henry.
Our green mid-boss has arrived.
3 people green, what the fuck? 3 yellow as well. I mean, that's the thing. There were 3 people in green and yellow. What is this team? Fucking hard-inting. Are you blind? I may have fed. Possibly. I mean, they're not wrong.
Urn is waiting to be claimed.
Is it both of them up here or just?
Ephemeral bolt.
Yeah.
Our blue walker is
Oh, I was hoping there'd be a
under
pass in there. Yeah, this one's cooked. I can't even, like, this one is just cooked. I can't see a way back, and it's only been 10 minutes. This is one of the most, like, this is probably the largest difference I've seen early. Like, that is such, we've lost Walker.
Come on, Henry.
Yeah, nah, like I said, kind of game that really makes you want to surrender button. Oh, shit, okay. Well, I'm leaving. I should be okay, but I actually don't know. No, I'm just fully dead, yeah. I mean, they're just too fed. Paige fully fucked me over this game. I don't think it would have mattered since they've got, like, a ridiculously fed mid lane, and also Hayes is pretty far ahead, but, like... I mean, Paige fucked me. There's nothing I can do at this point. It really just is what it is. Are you all there? Guys, you got lucky with your lane and everyone...
This is the way to do it.
Bro, you don't even have a... Do I? No. I think, like, actively arguing with people is kind of pointless. Like, do I think that Geist is probably full of shit?
Over there.
Yes, because they're not even the one who got kills, Inferno says. But, God, that has so much range. I mean, Infernus is actually finding Bebop there. Hold on. Problem is, McGinnis is not there. Shivers. Fucking up.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
You'll make a great bunny.
That Holiday, your thing just simply just doesn't have that much range. Yeah, well... Why are there like 5 people over here? Why are there like 5 people over here, dude? What's going on? Dude, am I just dead? Yeah, can't really do anything. I mean, look, it is what it is. We've already lost 2 walkers. Geist is about to lose a 3rd because she's not going to be able to fight this. It really just is what it is. Like, this game was cooked from the start. There's not much we can say about it. It is quite unfortunate these games happen just because of how long they take. Like, that's the only real issue with these. Is like, they wouldn't be a problem if there was a surrender button. But because there isn't one, and because you have to play through the whole thing, it's kind of annoying as hell. Because it's just a massive waste of time. It's like, okay, dude, we all, like, we know the ending already. We can't skip to it? We can't just skip a lot of the unnecessary filler? Alright. A little bit cringe, not gonna lie.
Limit for that. Just
It's like,
getting
fucking
Christmas.
Christ, it's
Is that
come back
okay?
on at minute 14. Oh my.
The urn has been dropped.
That is fucking insane. I don't know if Fleet Foot applies on these. Pretty sure it does.
Henry, I need your help. Time for some misdirection.
Yeah. First game of my year, and that's my match. Nah, I'll leave it. Hopefully the match ends pretty soon.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Currently going 6-2 with wins. So like win. Wait, which is win and which is loss? But not on this character. Ah, that would make sense. Alright. I mean, the issue is just that you try to run gun. It doesn't really work very well on page. That actually hit. I guess that it does have a... I'm guessing it has aim assist. I'm guessing the bolts have some level of aim assist when you're like trying to throw them behind cover and stuff, because that's the only way that makes sense. Yeah, 100%. Okay, good to know. Am I just dead here? Oh, 100%, yeah. If it was, maybe if there wasn't a Murray and Krill there, but alright. Alright, I mean, I think it's done.
Sit back and enjoy the show, Savannah. You won't be driving anytime soon.
I'm just gonna tell them how to win because it seems like they're not doing it. There we go. Never mind. I was wrong. They are. Alright. I mean, look, it truly is what it is here. I think maybe if maybe if we could have won our lane, it would have been okay, because Infernus actually did win his, but the problem is literally the only person doing well is Infernus. Like, that is the only person in the game who's actually doing well. Oh god, they're just annoying. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, Dad. Yeah, probably. Aw, that's a shame.
Just wait
Alright.
until I get going.
I figured I'd try it, but I wasn't expecting them to just wait for it though. I figured they would at least try and chase a bit, but I guess not.
We need to make a stand and stop them.
We need to make a... I would genuinely rather we didn't. I would actually prefer that we didn't make a stand and stop them, and I would prefer this game just ended. That is my honest to God take on... Like, I don't want to play this. And I don't think I can be... I don't think anybody would blame me. Because it isn't exactly winnable. Like I've talked about, Deadlock is the game where you can make like pretty big comebacks and stuff. But there's like, okay, there's like, yeah, you can probably make a comeback, and then there's, this would require an act of divine fucking intervention. Bro, you need a level 10 cleric for this to be viable. Like, what are you talking about? Pretty sure it's level 10 when clerics get divine intervention. That's got changed. I know like Dungeons & Dragons got like a new rule set that I have not looked at even once. I think it's McGinnis. My dad. Most likely. Yeah. 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 We're fucking dead. Okay.
Savannah wants me to fix things.
You can try and fight, but look, it is what it is. Look, sometimes games like this do just happen, and it is what it is. Are we actually fighting? I don't want to. Genuine, like, I'd rather not. Game. Team, can we just like not do that? Like, I'd rather leave. I feel like it would be a more pleasurable experience if I'm being honest. I don't think fighting this is going to be enjoyable because I think it'll be a lot of stalling and that's it. Wait, did they all expire? Oh, never mind. Did I not manage to get the ultimate? Hold on, what happened? Hold on, wait, I like want to check the VOD for that. What the fuck happened? Did I not manage to get the ult, or did it expire, or? Oh no, it just expired. Wait, what's the ult copy? Oh, okay, no, wait. No, I just took way too long. Thinking back on it now, yeah, I just took way too long, it's fine. Okay. Truly a game where it is what it is. Did they reduce? No. It did not used to be 12 seconds. Was that one of the patch notes? Did they reduce the copy duration? There's no way. Patch notes. Yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't really touch any of my characters massively. Holiday actually got a buff. A minor, well, Holiday got a somewhat minor, we'll call it a medium buff of her barrel cooldown being reduced by 4 seconds. Paradox, Carmine got a pretty big reduction and Time War got bigger. Sinclair got a couple of, yeah, he got the change. The bot's a bit smaller and then, yeah, nothing else happened. Oh, yeah, Toxic Bullets damage reduced from 2.2% to 2%. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, look, that game was what it was. That's it. We don't talk about it. Or more accurately, there isn't much to talk about. Okay, we'll do like 1 or 2 more games. Still got time.
Because everyone will be placing the structures all over the place. And you will want to create zipline traversal because when it comes to daily loop, which I'll talk about in a moment, you will need to run around a lot collecting various regenerating resources. So having a good zipline infrastructure is key to saving your time. Alright, I think now is a good time to talk about factory management because it makes up, I would say, roughly half of the gameplay. I will be honest though, I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as possible, but you should know that I put in hundreds of hours into games like Satisfactory, Factorio, and many more. I enjoy these types of games, but I will say this, on a scale from 1 to 10 compared to other base building and automation titles, I would say the complexity level in Enfield is about a 5. So this means it's not super complex, since all you're really working with are a bunch of belts to transport goods between other processing units, when compared to something like Satisfactory, where you not only have to plan belt routes from ore sites, but also have to build 3D bases, consider elevation, and there's like 100 more interactions you can do with resources.
Sinclair or a different character? Nope, Sinclair again. Okay, hopefully this game is a bit better. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. I actually thought Satisfactory has nice movement. I haven't played it. I am gonna use Enfield as my introduction to those kinds of games, which I'm kind of looking forward to. What is this? Do I like it? Fucking... It's basically the same thing, but fuck it, yeah, alright. Very similar to the builds I was already using, so I don't mind. There's more on the simple side. I thought like Factorio and Satisfactory were the complicated ones. I could be wrong. Alright. Like I said, I haven't played any of them. Who knows? Maybe Enfield will get me really into that kind of shit, but I kind of doubt it. I mean the movement. Oh, the movement, I see. That's fair enough. No, I don't think it's really a movement-based game, so... Yeah, with the whole thing with those games and the reason why I never got into them is because, like, I was never into the idea of, like, just, like, optimizing for the sake of optimizing. Like, it actually having a sort of end doing something, sure, but like, the idea of like, okay, we're gonna optimize this factory to build the and that way we can build the optimal resource production to build, I think, what is even the end goal? I don't remember, like, I don't even remember what the end goal is, but like, I know there is an end goal, but the end goal is kind of just like, yeah, you build some stuff. Holy shit, I mean, he just got left clicked to death. I mean, he literally just fucking vanished, like, he knows he can go behind cover. Nah, it's about absolute logistics nightmare. Is there not even an end game? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like this like constant optimizing for the sake of constantly optimizing. I think I like it when that sort of thing has like a reason behind it rather than just doing it for the sake of it. Like optimization with a purpose, that shit I can fuck with, but optimization for no reason is like, not as much my thing.
Good luck running from this.
Although, I don't know. I don't know what would be. I don't know what I would consider a suitable purpose. Is the thing. Because a lot of games where like the optimization and like the building is really well designed, that's kind of the whole point of the game. So, I don't know. I think I have unrealistic expectations, which I'm sure surprises fucking nobody. Right. That actually counted for a stun. I keep forgetting like the stairs count, and they really shouldn't. I mean, yeah, I don't really know what the fuck Abrams is thinking. I don't really know what the fuck the guy is thinking. He's clearly gonna die there. It's very obvious. She has that much range, that's gross. But no. Alright. I was hoping that would hit, but honestly, I'm reasonable. He's got his little stat thing on me. I don't think he's going to take it, because that would just get him killed. Yeah. Unfortunately, not all drifters are suicidal. Interesting. So you actually don't just get the credit for being nearby. You actually have to be like an active participant in it. Oh, that does kind of hurt. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, okay, how are we doing? I mean, overall, we're not lost. It's not lost. Our lane's a bit rough, and the Hayes Beeble lane's a bit rough, but like, oh my fucking god, Abrams, please. Look at that. That kind of just doesn't work very well. Okay. I just got stuck on something. No. Abrams, please, I beg of thee, stop fucking dying. Raw tower's half dead already. It's been like 4 minutes.
You're gonna look adorable.
Okay. I'll do what I can to do damage, but we just need to clear the wave mostly. That's the most important. Like, as long as the wave is cleared, it's hard for them to push safely.
This will keep them on their toes.
I thought it was supposed to snap to players. I guess not. There is a limit. Hold on, what? How did that not apply? Very nice from Abrams. Well done. Okay, more accurately, very bad from Drift of itself. I am. I have no health bar. I'm very afraid due to my complete lack of having any sort of health. I can't buy anything right there.
It's Krampus season.
Okay. I'm surprised this doesn't go for Sinner's Sacrifice or Cultist Sac. Oh. Surprised this doesn't go for Cultist Sacrifice, just because Cultist Sac does give really good Sinclair stats. And by that I mean it gives ability range.
I got him. Don't mess this up, Savannah. Throwing bolt.
I'm just gonna do that so that I'm, you know, they can't rush super easily. Yep, there we go. It was enough. I literally just wanted to do that so it was like harder for them to go in. Okay, get some healing, keep myself alive. Abrams goes in, hold on. Maybe we can get something here.
Don't worry, we'll come back.
I'm doing my best to keep the guy alive, but I don't know how much I can do really. Okay, one down. Okay, I think I played that pretty well overall.
This will keep them on their toes. Watch where this lands.
Getting players who actually can move is really difficult. God damn. Gonna back off a little just to stay safe.
You'll make a great bunny.
God damn it. Okay. Knowing now that I wasted the healing right while I was taking damage over time procs from Drifter's Stalker's Mark. Really coming to bite me in the ass. It's too far right.
Would you like that gift?
Please welcome my lovely assistant. Blink and you'll miss it.
Okay. Yamato's getting pretty low.
I like it.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Leave this to me.
Okay, they're getting pretty low as a thing. If I could grab Drifter's ultimate. They're both blinded now. Abrams should be able to just do whatever the fuck he feels like. Worst case we get, yeah, that's the thing, we get nothing out of it, but like, mine's on a pretty short, mine's on a I only copy like 40% of the ult cooldown, so I'm fine. I do think I trolled there by killing him with bolt rather than like just gun or melee or something.
Good luck running from this. You ready for the turn?
Oh, Drift is so low, but I don't think we can do anything about it.
Our blue walker is under attack.
He's so, no, he doesn't die. Because I know Abrams is gonna fuck it up. Oh no, never mind. Drift just, I think, teleported into his damage aura. Wait, what the fuck? I think Drifter literally just teleported into Abrams' damage aura. The fuck? Dude, okay, I mean, it's a Drifter player. It is what it is. Where's 7 fighting? Inside the building, okay.
Keep your eye on the ball. Good luck running from this.
Hopefully 7 doesn't die from bleed. Alright. Good. Cool. 7 didn't die from bleed, so that's really good for us. I really do find the fact that Yamato can still cast the power slash while in bunny form hilarious. Because it does just present the image of a bunny with a giant samurai sword, and that just is a good thing. I think I need more of that image, and just generally more of that energy in the wild. Alright.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Did Drifter get out? Fuck. Oh, well, Yamato didn't.
You're gonna have to do a hell of a lot better than that if you want to stop me.
Well, we should just be able to get tower without any issues then.
Ephemeral bolt. Leave this to me.
Yeah, even at low levels, it still does a ton of tower damage. problem is, there's not really a point in me copying Yamato's ultimate. Like, there's literally no reason for me to... Oh, I don't think I needed to, my bad. I was like, oh, okay, they're gonna die anyway, so I'm just gonna leave. I didn't realize they weren't gonna die. That's on me. Switch green? Oh, yeah, fuck, alright. I don't really... Yeah, I kind of forgot what stage of the game we're in. We can start pushing this.
Introducing the ephemeral bolt.
Yeah, they can't really push safely now. Oh. And I can just take these because their damage doesn't affect healing rate.
Leave this to me.
I don't know where Yamato went. I thought she was hiding behind that pillar, but I guess not. Oh, Abrams just fucking murdered Shiv. All right, nice. Abrams just killed a man in cold blood. My god, how wonderful. I think we're a little bit short, right?
People lose their minds this time of year.
Yep. Well,
Just be careful.
depending on your definition of a little bit, I don't know how much 1,200 is. All right.
Henry. Don't worry.
Oh, just buy some time with that. Lash is pretty low now. Alright, I know this isn't what the name is that was insane amounts of aim assist. Holy fuck, dude. Like, I missed. I'm not even gonna lie, like, I just missed that ability. The aim assist on that one was insane. Are you kidding me? I didn't deserve to hit that.
I got him.
Like, dude, wait, it didn't help me out that about that? Like, dude, I was like, okay, that was really good aim assist, and then it just doesn't help me out when I actually need it to. Am I dead here? Very likely, but not guaranteed yet. No, so we go. I got.
I throw in a candle.
Realistically, I should be using teleporter, but nah, it's fine. Like, TPing that would be even safer. We're like, eh, I'm probably not gonna die. I'm willing to bet on that. Yeah, 4 point, these are all situational. I don't... Like, I know you should be getting 4.8k, and in most games, like, yeah, but like, we're pretty ahead. Well, we're not that ahead in this one. I personally am pretty ahead in this. I'm not even that far ahead in terms of souls. Yeah, alright, fine. Toxic bullets? Interesting.
Watch for this land.
Really gonna try it? Doesn't make much sense.
I give you.
I just realized this build didn't have me buy Majestic Leap yet. Does it ever? No? Really? That's just fucking weird. Like, no Majestic Leap on Sinclair is just like an odd thing because it's like such a good item for a lot of stuff.
This'll keep.
Like, it's a really good item because it just basically allows... I mean, it's the only reason that you can use certain ultimates. Stuff like maybe not 7-0, but like definitely Lash Ult and... Lash Ult is the main one. Like, Lash Ult is like only really usable when you have Majestic Leap. It's also just a really nice tool for rotations. I'm probably gonna get after this. If I was landing against Lash, I might have gotten it earlier, honestly. 2 people over there. This probably is gonna involve somebody. Yep, there we go.
Time for some misdirection.
I think I just leave, honestly.
Presto.
Let's leave.
Welcome, my lovely assistant.
It was worth trying. I need to stop doing it though. It's dumb. Like, people know what I'm gonna do, so it's not exactly subtle. Alright. People pushing any of the lanes? No. Unfortunate. I'm just like somehow I think the incoming damage on my last staff was not 7.
Henry the Magnificent.
Somehow I just don't think that is the case. Ah well. They'll fix it eventually, I'm sure. Okay, the copy again. What are the upgrades for this? Minus 30-second cooldown. Shit, that's not bad. I mean, I know that my cooldown's already reduced, but still.
Introducing the spectacular Savannah.
Okay. Is Yamato still blinded or... No, I think the thing makes her immune.
I see shit. Let's push blue.
Okay. Let's push blue. Shit, alright. Stop pushing blue, I'm gonna push over on green. Playing in class, so I do really good tower damage when I get the chance.
Your arcane mastery will grow.
Get to work.
Let's push Broadway.
Impressive.
Does that have a fire rate slow by chance?
Throwing bolt. Good luck running from this.
Unfortunate. I think it was Yamato? Yeah, it was. I don't really know what that does for Sinclair, actually. I don't really know what Yamato ult does. Like, I know that it makes her cast times faster or something, but I don't really know how it interacts with other characters. I don't think it does much for Sinclair, or at least as much.
Thank you for helping.
Oh my god, right drifter damage. Right drifter damage. Holy fucking shit, I hate that character sometimes. Actually, all the time. They're badly designed, but whatever. Like, it's not really great that character just runs at you holding down left click and instantly kills you. I think that's not a very good design. Like, generally stuff like that should be limited in some way, but Drifter, he can either just get it by getting a ton of souls or farming, or he just happens to get a bunch of isolated kills or gets kills early or just something gets fed. And it's really fucking awful to play against. Like, I should be getting Disarming Hex to counter it realistically. And I probably will.
Ephemeral bolt. Watching this land. Magic changes people. Good luck running from this.
She should just be able to kill him, but we'll make sure we can. Oh, no mind, wasn't needed. Can I use all minions? No. Can't.
What's the plan?
Why do people die?
Let's push Greenwich.
I don't think there is anybody push Greenwich.
Defend Greenwich.
And in fact, I don't think I'm staying in yellow either.
Surely someone will be by any time now.
Alright.
Storm cloud's almost ready.
If they, do I want to join in to get a kill, or do I want to just push blue?
Oh, I got some holiday spirit.
Somebody else is
for
going
you.
in as well. I feel like it makes more sense to push out blue and then go and push out yellow.
Don't mess this up, Henry.
Yeah. Oh no, my Billy's dealing with the yellow for me. Hang on. What do I go and grab then?
I see holiday.
I'm just dead here, by the way. Like, I don't believe there's any real counterplay. I haven't bought metal skin yet. I didn't have enough money, so I just get... I'm just dead.
Henry, I need your help.
Like, maybe that'll help me with something. Oh, actually, hold on. No, it didn't work. There's just like... It fucking sucks, man. It's bad game design. It sucks ass. Like, what do you mean he just runs at you holding down left click? That's dumb. That's dog shit, obviously. Like, obviously that's bad design. That's a shit character. It feels shit to play against. Like, that's fucking awful, my god. Like, he just runs at you and holds down left click. He doesn't even have to fucking aim because it's an AoE spread. Fuck off. Like, I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but they're bad at their job. My god. The problem is, even if I buy metal skin, it's 5 seconds of immunity, but I'm also slowed. Like, I can't escape while that's happening. Because he's got, like, I think Drifter has, like, inbuilt movement speed buffs. He has on his ultimate. I don't know if he has it in anything else. No, only in his ultimate. He's got enduring speed and stuff, but, you know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe metal skin would work, but I feel like I just want to buy the other one because it'll make it easier for me to run away. Okay, they got a kill. Nice.
Your spirit will be formed.
Actually, you know what I should be doing? I should be... There was actually something I could do. No, it wouldn't have worked. But still. I was going to say, what I could have done is just copied his ultimate and then maybe ran away using the movement speed, but it's specifically sprint speed, so I wouldn't have actually done anything. Am I dead, or...? Yeah, no? Can't tell. It really depends on if 7 gets involved with Soul.
Let's push green.
Time for some misdirection.
Our yellow walker is
Okay, I can just copy that and then we can throw that out for safety.
Lash is missing.
Interesting, it reveals both of them. I actually didn't know I did that.
I got him.
Yeah. Right, we're gonna grab the summoning hacks. Then we can start building other stuff. It looks like the team just won on the left side there, which is really good. Not gonna go in.
opportunities for
The question is if they'll keep winning. If they don't, 7 still got something and I'm worried about Bebop.
Let's push green.
Bebop won, never mind. What is he building? Oh, that shit, yeah. Just full boom.
Don't mess this up, Savannah.
Okay, team got wiped over on that side, but that's okay.
I got him. Throwing bolt. Time for some misdirection.
Good job.
Blinking and missing.
Come. Who is it? Holiday? I got the time. Probably not going to get knocked down, so I just won't really bother. Yep. The chance of me getting knocked down were low enough that it isn't worth me trying to play safe.
Good luck running
Now,
from
me
this.
playing safe wouldn't be difficult or hinder me in any way, but it'd be slightly more effort, so I don't want to do it. Hey, what do we do? Because, like, we got 2 walkers. I guess push the last one makes sense, but I want to just do that. Because, like, we've already got 2 people on the lane there. Guess we can defend ours.
Your eye on the ball.
Spirit jars here. I like it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
To me.
Thanks to the enemy for giving me something to do. Although I would not be surprised if this is a bait spirit shot.
Lash is missing.
Okay. Yep. Where'd the Lash go? Get fucked. Cannot stand you. Get fucked, dude. Like, actually hate that fucking character. Deal with your own bullshit for once. What the hell? I'm guessing because my thing... Okay, I think I know what happened there. Oh, you're immune to... No, you're not. Okay, time to right. Med.
Our green walker has been defeated.
They're in mid.
Please go mad.
They're in mid.
Like, I don't actually do that much mid-boss damage, so...
Watch where this lands.
What? Really? Oh, I guess, like, yeah, got rid of the snapping to anything but minions, so I guess that's part of it. Okay, dude. Am I dead here? Yeah, probably.
Just like old times, Savannah.
Like, I get revived, but I think I do ban. Yeah, that sucks. I ban a rejuve.
It's Savannah's mistakes. This will keep them on their toes.
Okay. Honestly, just bad positioning from me. I shouldn't have been there. Alright. Maxed out ultimates now.
Cooldown.
What do we do? Like, Sinclair can be a bit awkward to play, or like difficult to play sometimes, just because
You want to make a splash?
you can literally win team fights with your ultimate, and knowing that it's like hard to, well, it's a mix, right? You're able to win team fights with the ultimate, and you're also able to just like absolutely fucking destroy towers. So knowing which one to do is hard.
Impressive,
Alright. The thing is, like, we got 4 people over there. To me, it just... I don't know if I'm wrong, because... I mean, my teammates very rarely seem to do this, but, like, it just makes more sense to push something else than join in on the big fight. Because, like, we have rejuve and everything, so we're gonna win it. Hopefully. I'll rephrase. We have rejuve, so we should win it. Hello, Lash. I got my tower on the... Or I got my minion wave. Oh, no.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
That is the yoke. Be right back.
Did my ult get used somehow? When? Like, when did my ult get used?
I got him. God, I'm good. Keep your eye on the ball.
Ready
No
use
desire to stay
knockdown.
here.
Sounds good.
Unfortunately, it looks like Lashes just wiped the wave, which kind of sucks. I was hoping the wave would finish it off. Oh. They reduced his tower damage as well or something. Like, that felt really weird. I think it might just be that the bolts aren't snapping to it, so I'm guessing too many of the bolts missed, but that just felt odd. What other items do I want? Still confused about what happened to my ultimate as well. Unfortunate.
No.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter too much because low ass cooldown, but still. What do I want to grab? Both. Probably. Probably bunny actually.
Is waiting to be claimed.
Then.
Chain gang's almost ready.
Oh, it doesn't matter because it's not actually the imbued version. No.
Okay.
That was just like objectively a bad ultimate. Because it was just like, it didn't achieve anything. You were gonna get that kill either way.
I like it. Ready to use knockdown.
Oh my dad? Probably not. Nah, my guy. A lot of damage though, my god. The power of Lash pressing one singular button is crazy. Cool. Wrong area. I did that at the wrong section of the map, so that was dumb.
Time is in this direction.
They only have one fight left.
Cool.
Tear the Ember Hand asunder.
Eye on the bolt. Good luck running from this.
Do we stay? I feel like we can.
Sounds good.
Blinking, you're missing.
No, we're retreating. Alright, fine.
Hold back.
I ain't gonna blame him for it. It's not a bad decision either. Why Scourge? Throwing your beefiest gorilla is against Spirit Harry lineups. With greater expansion and superior duration sizing's crazy.
Happy holidays, Sinclair.
Yeah, alright, fair
Look at
enough.
You, Sinclair. I don't know if you both can hear me, so I'm covering all the bases.
Alright, since what I want. Surprised Mystic Reverb isn't included, but I guess it's just the thing if it's not worth it, but... That's crazy that it wouldn't be considered worth it, considering like you're hitting very hard with what your ability is.
Blinking, you're missing.
We got nerfed or something. How much fucking... Hold on. How much spirit resist does he have? That was like full duration as well. God damn. I'm gonna go by, for what, 200 there?
Soul Jar is here. Chain gang's on cooldown.
I'm down to go for the soul jar, actually. But I think it's just bait. Well, actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna push. Never mind. Didn't think the fight was gonna start so early.
The urn has been drawn.
You're coming my way.
Our yellow and so much.
Sorry, Holiday, you don't get to do your ultimate. Nope, stop it. Stop it. Bad vampire. Alright.
I see Yamato.
This will keep him on his toes.
Seriously?
I got him.
Oh,
Sounds good.
Exquisite work.
that works.
Just like old times, Savannah.
Mid-boss has arrived.
Okay, that one kind of bothers me. Like, I know that it doesn't snap to it, but why the fuck does the bolt not hit this fucking patron? It's like right there. That just feels really weird that the bolt for some reason doesn't hit the patron. Like from the assistant. I don't get that. Like, I know it doesn't snap, but there's a difference between not snapping and just like not going where you tell it. That's kind of awkward. No, I think it was a pretty good game. I probably could have participated in more fights, but I also don't think I needed to. I mean, my damage is apparently... no, my damage is low. Yeah. I don't think it was bad, but I definitely think I could have actually done more that game. I think I went to... I do have a habit of going to objectives way too much when I could just be participating in team fights. Okay. We got time for one more. I'm gonna go fill out my water first. Be this one. Yeah. back. Apparently my model broke at some point. No idea when. Hopefully just now. Is it good? Yeah, there we go. That, I think, gonna change plans. Because actually, I don't want to play another game of Deadlock. I kind of want to finish the Enfield video. Or at least get through more of it. So I'm just going to do that instead. Right. Thing is going to change to just chatting. I don't need to change the title. And there we go.
Here, you essentially work with 3 types of ores, and then there's also plants you can grow and combine
Welcome
together.
back.
Later on in the new region, you unlock water transportation too. On top of that, you also need to consider electricity usage, but it's very easy to maintain it, and powering up the constructions is also quite simple. You just plop down this relay around them, and they start working. Again, maybe I'm biased because I've seen these mechanics in much more complex forms in other factory-type games. I will be frank though, there is definitely a learning curve, and by that I mean even after 4 days of playing, tutorials would still keep popping up for new construction types. It is a bit jarring when you go from action-packed combat to this, frankly, very dry tutorial, and you will especially feel it in the first few hours of the game. To me, this is not a problem because I also teach and play board games, and sometimes I have to learn all the rules from a tome like this. So again, you cannot trust my judgment here, when I literally could spend a whole day learning board game rules, and I find it to be fun. Now, you might be thinking,
So I got distracted by the texturing versus the character's skin again, but that's anyway. With board games, like I've never really played any super complicated ones outside of like TTRPGs, and I did not learn the rules for TTRPGs by reading the books. You sort of just like, okay, for TTRPGs, Dungeon Dragons, Pathfinder, that sort of thing, you can kind of just sort of learn as you go, as long as you have a rough idea of how the basic, like you get a rough idea of the basics, like you know how the basics of combat work, and then the rest of it you can kind of just look it up over like as you're going through, and like it's not perfect because it means you won't like there will be breaks in the session as everyone's like just googling or whatever. But it actually isn't that bad. You're just skipping tutorials and trying to figure out a mechanic. I don't think I do that too much, really. I think most of the time I just read the tutorial.
well, how much do you need to interact with base building? The answer is, it depends. Every single construction has its own dedicated but not mandatory tutorial, and if you go through it, you are provided with a blueprint so you can just use that, and you won't have to come up with your own solutions. For example, this plant processing blueprint is already good enough, and you could easily just use that. Although, you could absolutely devise a lot more optimized production line, such as this one on the left I made myself. And on top of that, once the game goes global, I'm sure there will be tons of tutorials on YouTube you could just copy and have super optimized factory. But you can go into this nifty planning mode, so you don't have to run around with the character, and literally all of the base building can be done from this screen, including moving constructions, copying them, and even creating your very own blueprints of complex production lines you've made. And as I said, there's a lot of ways you can optimize everything, which you can always check by going to this menu here, which shows all yield and consume results. So if you see the blue graph go up, that means your optimization is working. Yay! But you might be asking now, gotcha gamer, you've got all of these massive factories set up, what are they actually producing? Well, starting with the most crucial one, the gear. That's right, all the gear is produced at your base. There's gray, green, blue, purple.
Does that mean what is this game even about? Fucking... Factorio with gacha. Right, what I'm curious about is, do you still have to roll for gear as well? Like, are you gonna have to roll, like... I would be really surprised if there isn't something that you have to roll for. Because, like, if you can just get the gear from the factories, like... I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that that'll work that easily. I feel like it just won't. Maybe I'm wrong. Gamble the fact... Yeah, I'm really curious. Like, I'm waiting to hear what fucking gacha mechanic ruins it. Because I feel like there's going to be something like... You know what? You do have to roll and spend £500 to get the optimal factory parts. So you can roll to get the ultimate module upgrader that will instantly double your production or some shit like that. That's what I'm waiting for. Daily loop, endgame or lack thereof. Yeah, I kind of expected that one. Is the game difficult? It is a fucking gacha game. It's a fucking gacha. Like, okay, guys, if we're looking for difficult, like, no, it isn't. It's a gacha game. There are no difficult gacha games. They actually don't exist. People will tell you something like Punishing Grey Raven. You want to know the most challenging part of that game? It was the boss fight that fucking bugged. It was the boss fight that bugged, so I couldn't beat it.
And then finally gold gear. Each of them requires specific resources, and the gear itself is not randomized, and all of the gear besides gold can be created
Wallet thinks
really
this game is
fast.
difficult?
And for your main team of 4
True.
units, it will take less than an hour to get them outfitted with each new gear tier, except gold. You see, gold gear first of all needs a special forge, and in the CBT, you can only place 2 of them, and roughly speaking, I think right now at most, it's possible to produce 1 gold gear per hour. So since all characters need 4 pieces, that's 16 hours for 1 team. Luckily, your factory...
Can you upgrade them? Can I just have one single character that has like the most fine gear you've ever seen? Can I just have one character that has the most perfectly crafted, like overpowered gear and just left click stuff? Like, I don't care about the... Or is it just like there's a hard cap? I'm hoping there's not a hard cap, because like after a certain point, it's like, what's the point of building all of this shit if it's just gonna hit the cap anyway?
Just keep working, even when you're offline, which is kind of amazing since every day I logged back, I had this rush of dopamine knowing my base produced all of this stuff while I was away. So really, it takes 1 day or so to get gold gear. Kind of. Okay, time to talk about some RNG. So this only applies to gold gear, but the 3 substats each one has can be improved by feeding the same gear to it. However, there's a chance the enhancement
Don't
fails.
even have to play the game. Guys, you need to remember the end game of everything. The end game of every game is to stop playing it. That's actually kind of true. Like, outside of competitive PvP games, like, the end game of literally all of it is to stop playing it. Like, that is literally how it works.
Get a small refund. Not only that, you also need a special item to feed the dupe, and in the CBT, as of right now, it's not possible to do it. So theoretically, yes, you can obtain all gold gear within a day, but how long it takes to max out its substats is totally up to chance. I don't believe the growth differs from each dupe you feed, so it's only a matter of time before the gold gear can reach its full potential. Now, besides the gear, you will need processed materials to create turrets, healing items, even some exploration tools like this firebomb that blows up obstacles and opens up new paths. Some of the processed or raw goods will also be
Can I firebomb enemies? Can I turn this planet into a napalm-ridden hellscape where no life can survive? I need to know.
required by outposts. These are separate bases from your main hub, where you also can create factories, but at the same time, each outpost can be leveled by exchanging your goods with their stock bills. And these stock bills, they are a regional currency you use to buy from vendor shops, and most importantly, to buy stuff from this funny looking rabbit. You can buy things like gifts for characters, leveling materials, and 5-star weapons. Although keep in mind, rarest weapons are 6 stars. But here's the interesting part.
Okay, so you can, right, let me check something. Let me just go back to the character selection thing. Is that how it is? Hold on, I need to look at what... Right, gloves, armor, kit 1, kit 2, tactical. Right, there it is. It doesn't have the weapon. We found it. We found the second gacha thing. Because fun fact, in every fucking gacha game in existence, you don't just roll for the character, you also have to then roll for their good weapon. Because money. Fucking hell. Alright, I was wondering. But yeah, okay, so there is still gacha. Got it.
And 5-star weapons.
That's stupid, what the hell? Oh, did you not know? Yeah, that's like all of them. That's literally all of them. Is it a good game? No. Is it supposed to be? No. Is it only for money? Yes. Glad we got that sorted out.
Although keep in mind, rarest weapons are 6 stars. But here's the interesting part. The majority of stock bills you can earn actually comes from other activities. Like, you need some of it at start by selling produced goods to outposts, but the rabbit has this activity called elastic goods, where you buy a bunch of items and then go to your friends list and check who will buy for highest. The actual player doesn't spend their bills, it's just an innocent buy low, sell high type of minigame, and you can earn some ridiculous amounts of bills.
Is even the audience stuff like that? I don't know, but Genshin made billions.
Quickly getting something for cheap and reselling it to your friend. On top of that, there are other activities like depot runs, where you have to fill a package with your factory-produced goods. Usually the easiest to produce resource or even just raw stuff like ores can be packaged, and then you have to run a little bit to the delivery place and obtain tons of bills from this task. It seems like you can also outsource other players to do this package delivery,
Wait, you can outsource players?
but I wasn't able to do that on the beta. Finally, in Wuling region, there's a weekly activity where you just take photos and obtain tons of bills. Like, the truth is, you could set up a couple of production lines on your base, create gear producing factory, and then earn the rest of the bills with elastic goods and depot minigames. To me, this felt like you're not super forced into creating optimized base, and the majority of earnings will come from
Can I just create an optimized base instead? That sounds more fun. Like, am I just able to make a base that produces all the goods instead? Because that actually sounds more enjoyable than running back and forth. I know, like, the whole thing with gacha games is repeated, pointless bullshit daily tasks, but, like, I would actually rather just optimize my factory.
daily activities. So overall, base management at the start will feel quite overwhelming, especially if you've never played this type of game. On the flip side, it's not some watered down version of it. There's a lot of cool ways you can optimize your factories, and there's a sense of accomplishment and dopamine rush when you log in after a while and see all those resources and items that your base has created. Keep in mind, there is a limit to how much stuff you can have of each.
I don't know if it's time limited or what, it's just daily quests. So, for those wondering why they have these sorts of things, it's just to... Okay, they want to keep the player in the game. It's that simple. They want the player to be playing the game every single day and thinking about it constantly. Because if they do that, they're more likely to spend money. And here's the fun part about it. A lot of the times when they're doing these daily free items, it's like, yo, here you can claim 5 free polls or whatever the fuck it is. They will always put it in the shop next to all the paid items. Because every time you get a free item, it's now a thing of like, oh, cool, I'm getting this free item. Oh, and look, there's all of these cool, there's all these cool things like right that I can buy, and it's on a 90% discount. It's 800% value right now. It's just manipulative psychological tactics used to get your brain constantly thinking about the game, and then get it so that whenever it thinks about the game, it thinks about the shop, and then you're just more likely to spend money.
Goods type. It gets increased the more you develop the base, but so far, it didn't feel too restrictive, aside from the hard cap on how fast you can produce gold gear, which I hope will be addressed when the game goes global. Oh, and I guess I should mention there is a tech tree for base building, although it's super easy to max it out by just collecting these funny inflatable tube guys. But let's move over now, and let me introduce you to the daily loop, because boy oh boy, this is where things start to get rough. So far, I counted 9 tasks I would have to get through each day, and I'm not kidding here, but first few days, these dailies took me like an hour plus to get it done. You can see the list of things shown here, but some of the most time-consuming tasks involve these recycling stations with a cute owl. They recharge every day, and every single zone has at least one of them. You cannot teleport or claim it from the menu. You need to interact with it directly. These recycling stations offer ship upgrade parts, which I didn't talk about yet, but you also own a spaceship, which you can board and manage a couple of rooms which passively produce leveling materials, and you can assign characters to them. On the flip side, I did max out the ship eventually, meaning I don't have to do these owl stations anymore. But then there's ascension materials.
Guys, if you do it enough, then you don't have to do it anymore. Isn't that great? Isn't it great that there's just random time-wasting daily content that you have to do to max stuff out and actually be efficient? What is even the point? To get people to keep playing the game. I'm honestly surprised they let you finish. Like, God, I thought they just keep fucking edging you endlessly until you gave them all your money, but no, I guess they're pretty generous, huh? What a generous gacha game, my goodness. Honestly, like, I don't know why I'm complaining. I should be thanking them for not fucking wasting all of my time. It's only an hour a day that I have to spend doing this fucking pointless bullshit. Dude, I hope there's a dude. I really hope that there's a way to just optimize the factory and have to skip all this or something. That'd be
which
ideal.
need to be collected from various places around the regions, and they have separate timers. Think of them like flowers in Genshin or WoWa. I mean, sure, if you don't care too much, you can leave them by, but at the start, every character needs same type of flower and ore to raise the cap of their levels, skills, and weapons. To be fair, you can grow a little bit of these materials on the ship, but it's way more faster to just grab them from the map. Then comes the daily elastic goods trading, depot runs, and outpost management. And on top of that, you also want to spend the stamina, which in a typical manner lets you obtain leveling materials and these essences, which I'll get into in a moment. Finally, you also have
Right, the stamina system, same sort of deal, except it's a mix. Now it's a thing of either, well, one, they'll sell you stamina, so if you want to make more progress, you can just pay for it. Two, either by having the stamina as a mechanic, it's basically a thing of like, oh, if I'm not doing these and if I'm not using all of my stamina every day, then I'm wasting my stamina. Does everything need some shitty day? Yes. That's how gacha games work. Shitty daily systems, because if you're not constantly thinking about the game, then you might stop playing the game, and if you're not playing the game, then you don't have ways of shoving more money, shoving more different ways of you spending money into your face. Yes, they need you to do it.
some daily missions, but in reality, they usually are completed when you're done with other tasks. Look, the thing about the daily loop, it starts out grindy and long, but I noticed it becomes shorter and shorter every day, since by that time, I deployed ziplines all over my usual routes, some of the stuff was no longer needed, and overall, I would say at the beginning it will be quite consuming, but 1 week into it, that 1 hour becomes around 15 to 20 minutes, if that makes sense. Now, as for the end game,
Why? Just, I know why, but why? Why, if it's only 15 to 20 minutes, if, like, why does it need it? There's literally a factory system that you could have automate all of these things. Why is it needed? Like, they have they have mechanics that would allow them to automatically give you all this stuff if you just log in every day. Why even have it take time? It's not fucking needed. Like, if the whole point is keeping the player thinking about the game, that would work. Just have it so the factory does it. Why is this even fucking necessary? Fucking hell. Dude, I hate gacha players so much because they're such monumental shit eaters. Like, these companies will dump the most disgusting turds on the plate and they will smile and eat it. I don't get it. Like, goddamn, it...
This honestly surprised me because there is no specific endgame mode. Technically, there's this place called Escape Salvage, which gets introduced quite early. It kind of works like an extraction mode, where you have to get as many resources and explore as much as possible before you become corrupted and get ejected. It didn't seem that challenging, but it was an interesting idea I enjoyed checking out. Other than that, there are activities which involve getting these high-end Ascension materials, since character's level cap is 99, and at least during this CBT, I was not able to reach it yet because it costs so much, and will take a while. That is also something I remember from OG Arknights, where fully maxing out Operator to Elite Rank 2 was a time-consuming goal, but felt quite rewarding once you did it. There are also 3 bosses you can challenge for some extra rewards, and those high-end Ascension mats, but they felt more like a farming target, since last stage of each boss consumes stamina. Also, quick note on the stamina system, which the game calls it Sanity, another nod to OG Arknights. I don't like it that much because, one, if you want to refresh it, it's only possible to do it with Origiometry currency, which is super scarce and exclusive, compared to other currency called Ourobarrel. I know refreshing stamina isn't something everyone does, but it should really just cost Ourobarrel instead. And two, to claim double the rewards for double the stamina, you must consume these tickets, which are only available as of now from the Battle Pass. Big no-no. Should be just something you could make in a factory, to be honest. On the bright side, you can use the premium Origiometry currency, which you earn from main storyline and collectibles to unlock an advanced tier of Battle Pass, which includes a...
But not the best one, to be clear. You can unlock the advanced tip, but you can't unlock the best one, right? Like... The thing is, I know, what we're seeing it now, is... There are like the gacha players see that they can see that if they spend a ton of time grinding, they can unlock a better tier and think that that's a good thing. It's like, you understand how it's the same fucking bullshit, right? You understand how it's still just a free tier. And this is like thrown in there for people as a way of getting goodwill from a bunch of fucking losers. What is even the point of complaining if it just works and people want to spend the money on that? Because I'm allowed to complain. Because I can. Because I'm fucking British and complaining's in my goddamn DNA. Like, why not? Like, I'm gonna complain because it pisses me the fuck off, and actively, like, the fact that people put up with this shit is the reason why gaming as an industry is getting more and more fucking dog shit. Like, because companies are allowed to get away with this, and because companies can pump out this shit and make money, they're gonna do it because they want to make money rather than actually making good games.
Free 6-star weapon selector, and you get back 31 of this currency compared to 29 you had to spend. Finally, the last thing would be essence farming from this energy alluvium activity. So basically, every weapon can be slotted
Did I play
with
games
one...
from companies? I mean, yeah. But the truth is, like, AAA games are generally the big, pretty cool games, and some of them are still good. Can't think of any recent ones, but, you know. Like, those are it's somewhat falling off now, because stuff like Baldur's Gate, Expedition 33, those, like, we'll call them, like, AA, I guess. But ultimately, like, a lot of the really big games that have really big budgets will be AAA, and the problem is they're not good. So it's just kind of like a thing of, like, what the fuck is the point? I know the point is to make money.
Essence, and that essence at highest tier will have 3 random stat lines. The last one being particularly interesting because it essentially helps increase the weapon's passive ability. For example, this essence I've got gives plus 3 levels to the featured weapon I pulled, so it's like having 3 extra copies of it. Well, kind of, but that you can consume these engraving permits, which can be stat lines of the essence, or essences into the specific essence. A lot of 60 them. But one of the stat lines did not good amongst are time gated, and while I can't comment on Gold Gear dupe system, it's also
AAA
clear
video
there's
game
some...
crashware, never. Because that would require gamers to stop being shit eaters. That would require gamers to stop having the most diabolical... Diabolical? Yep. Diabolical dog shit slapped in front of them and thanking the devs for it. Like, no, it won't happen. Well, they've done it before. When? When did AAA video games actually crash? Like, maybe I was too, I don't know. Maybe that happened 20 years ago and I just don't remember it.
Some kind of gating involved. I mean, look, it's quite likely that this CBT just didn't have endgame
Video games
introduced,
as a whole?
and right now...
When did video games as a whole ever crash? Did that ever actually happen? For the NES? Oh. Fuck, maybe, but that was how long ago? When was the NES? Isn't that like over... I might be showing my lack of age here. Wasn't that over 30 years ago? Alright. Wait. Hold on. When did the NES release? Oh, that's over 40 years ago. July 1983. Yeah, somehow, I don't know.
Now, raising characters to max potential seems more like a vanity project since I can pretty much clear any stamina stage or boss with my level 80 team. Perhaps the devs will introduce it later into the game's life cycle, and they want players to focus more on creating a prosperous factory. Like, there's already a ton of gameplay each day, so at the moment, after nearly 1 week, I don't really have this urge yet to delve into some super difficult endgame, when I gotta worry about my factory declining in power because I somehow used up all my supply of batteries. Still, I mentioned I can pretty much clear all the stuff. However, I would say when it comes to the difficulty of the game, I think this word has 2 meanings here. The difficulty of fighting through tons of tutorials is one thing, and then the actual difficulty of combat. I would say for the most part, if you have a healer is one thing, and then the actual difficulty of combat. I would say for the most part, if you have a healer or stock up on healing items, it's fine, but there have been a few cases where my team got wiped. It's not a super challenging game, but I did encounter some really aggressive enemies that also hit like a ton of bricks, so dodging is key. I also kind of spent a lot of time thinking about my teams.
That's why it's called Unchained. Oh, cool, I didn't know that.
First, I ran this physical comp, which was fun, but then I got lucky and pulled the featured heat unit, and built a mono heat.
She looks like shit. She looks actively bad, am I wrong? Like, her design looks actively bad. I think it's like her face just looks so weird. Like, I don't know, like, these guys, at least it doesn't look like it stands out as much. Like, that one, I feel like that just doesn't fit in. What the fuck? That looks so weird to me.
comp, and they just cut through everything like it's made of butter. I also made sure to keep my gear up to date, invested as much as possible into units, so overall, without this effort, the enemy would deal a ton more damage, while your team's damage would hit them like a fluffy toy. Okay, let's finally explore the core component
Difficulty, there isn't one.
of the game.
It's
the
literally
gacha
that simple.
system. So there's 3 rarity levels: 4-star, 5-star, and 6-star characters.
A lot of games don't have anything below that, and I don't actually know why. I guess it's because, like, oh, if you pulled the lower levels, you'd feel sad, and we can't have the players feeling sad or something. I'm not really sure. It just feels weird to me that there's not, like, level 1 characters. I feel like there should be.
Same goes for weapons. You are guaranteed a 5-star unit every 10 pulls and 6-star every 80 pulls. Soft pity starts increasing after 65 pulls. On the featured banner, there's a 50-50 chance you'll get the rate up unit. However, if you fail, next one is still not guaranteed, and instead, the actual guarantee comes after you make 120 pulls on the banner. But the 120 count does not carry over to the next banner. Only the count towards
How much is it for a temple? Dude, just, like... They're saying all of this, but it's like, we don't know how much a temple
the
is.
80 heart pity. So, in a nutshell, if you're a free-to-play player and you want to guarantee the best outcome, you'll have to save up 120 pulls worth of currency and tickets. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend leaving it up to chance, especially when the 120 pull count resets. There's also this 10 pull reward you can get after you summon 60 times on the featured banner, but it will only be usable on the next banner, and it expires after that banner is over. This is kind of like a small rebate for the future, and I would say only treat it like that. Now, there's also a beginner's banner which provides one random 6-star unit and a 6-star weapon crate selector. All you gotta do is complete a certain amount of story and you get to make 43 pulls total. Afterwards, there's the standard banner, and after doing 300 pulls on it, you can select any of the standard 6-star from it. I mean, look, overall, I would good or bad it is. I did is pretty steep, but to be honest, gacha will be gacha, no matter how good or bad it is. I did get lucky and pulled the featured unit myself, but if I was playing on global with a free-to-play account, I'd see first if I can obtain 120 pulls, and then only go for it. And it's hard for me to say how generous this game is with free pulls because it's still a CBT, and while I was able to pull a decent amount of times on the limited
Every time I hear CBT, like, originally I was thinking closed beta test. The more I hear about gacha games, the more I just think cock and ball torture. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just every little thing they say, and I'm like, oh no, it really is the second one.
banner after playing for 5 days. This was only possible because I opened a lot of chests, puzzles, and other tasks I've completed, which is not renewable. So we'll have to see how generous Enfield devs will be with free pull giveaways. Still, there is a silver lining in all of this. You see, anytime you pull on any character banner, every single summon also provides Arsenal tickets currency, and you can then use this currency to pull on the weapon banners. There's a rate up weapon banner.
This is just a problem with so many different games. There's too many currencies. There's too many currencies, dude. How many currencies? Yeah. Like, it's like after a certain point, there's too many. I don't want to track 17 different currencies. Bro, like, we need one. Give me one currency for everything. Maybe 2, I don't know. Like, if you have to have a premium currency and a free-to-play one, sure. But, like, just, why do we need more? I know why. It's obfuscation of, like, so players can't actually tell how much they're spending, and there's no real way of getting a solid idea of how much something's worth, because it goes through, like, money to the first premium currency to the second, and then by the second, maybe you transfer into 2 different other types of currencies, and you can spend both of them on different pulls, and I know why, but, like, why? Just give me one fucking currency.
Banner for the featured unit, and some permanent ones as well. Interestingly enough, you can only perform 10 pulls on them, and if you do 8 10 pulls, you are guaranteed the rate up weapon. But every 4 10 pulls, you also guarantee a 6-star weapon, with 25% chance being the rate up. However, the 8 10 pull guarantee does not carry over on featured weapon banner. A 10 pull costs 1980 Arsenal tickets, and you obtain 20 from 4-star units you pull, 200
Okay, but how much for how much for a pole?
100 from 5 stars and 2,000 from 6 stars. So essentially, getting a 6 star means you also obtain a free weapon 10 pool. On top of that, there's a weekly rotating shop window here, where you can buy one 6-star weapon for just 2,480 tickets. So it's like 12.5 pool cost.
Make a note of the fact that it's inside the whole shop, because that way it gets people more likely to spend natural money, blah, blah, blah.
But you immediately get it. Right now, the offered 6-star is amazing for Endman, but I am very curious to see what future 6 stars this shop will offer. And this kind of reminds me of Zur from Destiny game, where you could buy rotating exotic gear from him each week. I think this shop could be really cool if on some weeks, weapons from past limited banners would show up. And remember, you earn same amount of Arsenal tickets from standard banner too. So those tickets I bought from the Rabbit basically works as a double currency for both standard banner and extra currency I can use to pull and buy weapons. Oh, and since you'll obtain tons of 4-star unit dupes, they can be exchanged for another currency. Same goes for 5 or 6-star weapons, which provide that same currency, and can then be used in the shop to mostly buy leveling materials. The other tab is...
just what we need. Guys, look, I was thinking... we didn't have enough currency. Are they trying to, like, bro, it feels like they're trying to launch fucking just a bunch of different crypto coins. Like, it feels like they're just trying to launch 17 different cryptocurrencies because one of them might be successful. Like, they might be able to rug pull it. Why are there so fucking many? Like, we don't need this many fucking currency. We have 3 different ones here. In this menu alone, there are 3 different currencies. There's endpoint quotas, there's AIC quotas, and there's bond quotas. Then we got the Arsenal exchange, which I guess is a different thing. And then we have the fucking credit store. And this is like one menu with... wait, this is one menu with 3 different menus. 1 out of 3 menus, and in that 1 out of 3, there's 3, which means there's probably going to be at least 9 currencies in this fucking thing, if I had to guess. Like, on this one page. Oh my god. I'm fucking... okay, yeah, alright.
Whales mostly. At the end of the day, if you're going to be free to play, then it's best to go for featured banner if you only have 120 pulls saved. And if you want to guarantee their featured...
we need more games or less menu. No, menus can be fine if they're not actively designed to fuck you.
Weapon 2, then you'll need 15,848.
Like, am I wrong?
And if
Am
you
I
want
wrong
to
for thinking
guarantee
this
their
character straight
featured
up looks
weapon
bad?
2, then you'll
Like, I just feel like her face or what some part of her design doesn't
need
look good.
15,840 Arsenal tickets, which can be saved up from all the unit banners. I would say overall, the unit banners are balanced around the fact you can build up currency for weapons by doing the pulls. Don't get me wrong though, I do wish and hope the devs reconsider adding 120 pity to carry over to future limited banners. There's also this interesting rotation that I don't fully understand yet, but basically the first featured unit would stay inside the featured banner pools for the next 3 banners, and then only afterwards they would be removed from all pools before the next rerun. I don't know, you can check out these images, but I'll need to see how this works when the game launches. But yeah, hopefully that covers the details of how the gacha works.
How much money does a poll cost? Did I miss it? I swear to God, they never said how much money a pull costs. Fucking Christ.
Works and my thoughts on it. It definitely could be better, and while I do like the idea you can double dip into weapons by doing any pulls on unit banners, I'd still prefer the featured banner 120 guarantee carried over. Still, this brings us to the last segment of the video, my overall thoughts about Enfield and the CBT. Well, without beating around the bush, I had so much fun playing it. I think Enfield easily stands out from the rest of high-budget gacha games because, first of all, it's not really an open-world game. The majority of its level design encourages creativity by allowing you to develop each zone to your liking. On top of that, I can literally sense the pride and passion of the developers. They really went hard with high-quality polish. And I think the fans of OG Arknights are going to have a blast with this game. Even as someone who has surface-level knowledge of it, I could see the things directly lifted from the tower defense title, such as character classes, suspiciously familiar faces, which I'm sure there's a lore explanation for that, but there's also the actual tower defense.
Look, it seems like this game might have the potential to be fun if I ignore, like, most of it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna try it. And it seems like I could have fun if I just ignore as much of it as possible.
Yeesh. which you can experience through the outposts, the enemy design is eerily similar, and so on. As for the factory management part, yeah, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, especially considering there is a long learning curve involved. But as I said before, it is not super complex compared to other games of this genre. Once you get the hang
I think a game is not worth it for me once I have to ignore half of it. I'm gonna play it. I'll see what it's like. That's the thing. There's no reason for me not to try it out, because like I spend 3 days or 3 hours a day playing video games on stream. I might as well just try out other games when I can.
of it, everything just clicks.
No
And at
real
least to
reason
me,
not
it
to.
feels super satisfying when I create a production line and stuff just gets generated passively. Although I do think an easy way to encourage players to learn all the ins and outs can be rectified with the tutorials. They are not mandatory, but can be completed for a bit of rewards. Instead, I think these tutorials should offer like one free pull worth of currency. This way, there's a strong incentive for players to just learn about each construction, while they also get to stock up on pulls afterwards. I don't know, maybe it's a stupid idea, but when I teach board games, I always noticed people pay the most attention when you tell them what are the most beneficial actions they can do. So, roughly speaking, if Enfield base management tutorials could provide good rewards, it maybe would be easier to onboard people to this genre because, let's be honest, it's quite niche compared to the usual stuff like shooters, RPGs, and so on. But yeah, the fusion of really unique exploration, base management, tons of activities, and extremely high polish really.
It's like comments in card is better when you don't need it. True. Like, I'm just curious how much of the activities are actually fun to do. Because there is a genuine thing of like, one thing I've noticed with a lot of gacha games is stuff like dailies can actually be quite fun to do for about a week. Maybe like, or actually more than a week. I think the normal trend for me with gacha games is I'll be into it for like, I think it's usually about 2 weeks to a month. And like during those 2 weeks to a month, I'll go pretty hard on the game and then I'll just be done. It's like after that, it's like, okay, I mean, I've played it. I got the experience. I got to the end of whatever story they currently have. I can't be bothered to wait for more. I'm not doing more. And yeah, I'm kind of just done after that. And like, that's fine. I'm expecting it to be about the same, honestly. Like, that's what I am expecting of Enfield, is I'll play it for a bit, I'll enjoy whatever's currently out of the game, and then I'll just fuck off and go back to Deadlock or something.
Really made me appreciate this game. I am definitely their target audience because I love all of these things. Oh, and the performance on PC was super smooth, although I do have a high-end PC, but usually those problems show up no matter what PC you're using. However, in Enfield, there were no such problems I experienced. As for mobile or PS5,
didn't he? I remember he said that he was running a 4070, and that even though his computer has a 4070. That's not how that works. Yeah. But he's running a fucking, I think did he say 40 or 3070? Can I check? I think it was around this point. No, it was around here. Okay.
playing on my 4K monitor, but hopefully this will change in the future. Still on PC, they're well in terms of art direction. It is a bit sad though that the game is locked to 60 FPS on PC, especially when I'm playing on my 4K monitor, but hopefully this will change in the future.
Motherfucker
Still,
has the money for a 4K monitor. I assume he has a good graphics card. Like, one, yeah, that's not how that works. But also it's just a thing of like, it is literally locked to 60 fucking FPS. Yeah, it's 60 FPS without super high fidelity graphics. Like, it would run
love all
fine.
of these things. Oh, and the performance on PC was super smooth, although I do have a high-end PC, but usually those problems show up no matter what PC you're using. However, in Enfield, there were no such problems I experienced. As for mobile or PS5, I didn't get to play it on these platforms. Still, I cannot wait until this game is released, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. There's a lot of details I left out, otherwise this would end up an hour-long video, and I do not have the strength to edit all of that without involving sleepless nights. And even this video took like a week to make, so I'd really appreciate it if you could press the like button on it, share it with others, and of course,
I'm really curious if we can get the PC specs at any point.
It's no secret that Duet Night Abyss had its fair share of problems when it launched.
No idea what that is. Name sounds stupid. Fuck it. Let's have a look. Like, what is he on about? It's a gacha player. Don't expect too much. Potential security risk ahead. Yeah, I'm good. Like, it's probably fine, and I recognize that it is probably fine, and it's just giving me that pop-up because that's not proper, like, net security or whatever. I'm not gonna fucking try. Security risk? Yep. Wait, let me just check that the thing doesn't pop up on my fucking IP. I don't remember if it does. Nope. What security risk? This one. This one. Because the website is not properly secured. It is what it is. I assume that it's fine, and it's just the guy didn't make the website properly, but I'm good. You know, no point in me no point in me risking it. So not HTTPS? Yeah. What? Did it? Did smart detection? So I'm just confused on that one. Nobody, but I think me can see that the question mark got held by automod. Yeah, I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm not sure I trust this guy's opinions too much. Dude, they're a Genshin player. Maybe it's because of I don't know. They're a Genshin player, dude. Yeah, I don't trust them. Anybody who plays Genshin, I know they have shit taste. Right. Did I have something I wanted to watch on this guy as well, or... Hey, Mike, how much you just try... What time is it? Okay, it's 11 past. I'm probably going to peace out for now. But do we actually know when MPhil releases? January 22nd. Why do I feel like there's something else? Why do I feel like there's something else that releases... Hold on. Game release... This isn't the best way to track, but game releases January 2026. Biggest new games, game release calendar. No. Is this anything I care about? I feel like there was something, but... Oh yeah, it was Highguard. Highguard's releasing on the 26th. I mean, I'm gonna try it, by the way, because obviously. Wait, Don't Stop Garlypop? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm so down to play that one. I am so down for Don't Stop Garlypop. I'm looking forward to that game so much. I'm not gonna try Highguard. Like I said, I might as well. I really have a reason not to. Anything else? I most likely can't. Oh, PC specs. Yeah. I would assume that it's not... Oh, Hytale as well. Wait, Hytale's releasing in 11 days. Yeah, alright, fuck, I'll try it. Unless, depending on how much it costs, I'll try it, why not? Alright, either way, I am done. So, thank you for putting on me. If you did enjoy the stream, please consider following. If you didn't, for anyway, and I will see you next time. Bye! No idea when the next stream will be. Maybe tomorrow. Probably fucking not, because I'll probably having to do a bunch of fucking shit and be super busy and want to mildly die a little, but it is what it is. It's mildly my own fault. It's because of kernel anti-cheat. Oh, do you run Linux? Or is this, you just don't want to install the kernel level stuff? I have given up on caring. Yeah, Linux. Fair enough. Okay, bye.